Hey y'all, I know y'all here. I started to sit in this chair for the live, but I probably won't sit in it. Y'all, I done got pissed off, y'all. This is my shower cap, so y'all know it's my shower cap. Okay, that's what it is, a shower cap. But I done got pissed off, y'all. I was supposed to be taking this time to take a nap before I went live, but I was on the phone with my job, and y'all, I got so irritated and mad that I was like, there's no point in me taking a nap. I might as well just go ahead and go live now. Like y'all, I do not like, I want to be at a job consistently. I do not want to have to go ahead and get another job somewhere else. I don't want to have to do that. But I feel like maybe I need to start because I get emails every morning from other care providers that need me. Every morning I do. Every morning. I get them so much that I don't pay them any attention. You ever get so many emails that you can't keep up? You can't keep up with them. So every now and then, an email that might be important might go in the spam. Anybody? Am I the only one? Are y'all here? We're about to get into the live and everything, but I'm very like, I got some pressure built up. So why not go ahead and go live and just get it on out the way because I got to work in the morning. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and get it out the way and go on and stay up. And then that way, when the live is over, I won't have no problems going to sleep because I didn't take a nap. That's for one. And two, I got it off my chest because I'm going to the office tomorrow. And I'm just so like, people do not realize when they got something good on their hands. And what I mean when I say that is every, I have met other ones that work there, and I know they don't do, they won't go the same lengths that I will go. And what I mean by that is if a customer is unhappy with the person who was there before me, by the time I leave, they're going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be happy. They're not going to be hearing me disparage the place that I work at and tell the person, oh, you shouldn't be there. Oh, you shouldn't, da da da. I have had several patients that were on the borderline of saying they're done with them because they keep sending somebody new, or because they don't call them, or because they never sent any. Like, I have had so many people that started off mad with the people that I worked for, and then by the time I got done, they were happy. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of mix ups and stuff going on, and it's a lot of things that are, it's a lot of things that are not right that I try to bear with and I try to deal with. But every now and again, it's like I get every now and again I get very, 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 very much so pushed away because I feel like this, like this isn't, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is crazy. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and go live, and I might start just opening up them emails. You know, people don't understand. This is why it's always short. This is why the staff is always short. This is why it seems like a revolving door for some people. I've been here longer than a lot of people that are in the office right now, and they don't even realize that. Oh my God, I'm so irritated, y'all. I'm so irritated by that. I cannot wait for this. to just work. You know what I mean? I cannot wait for this to be on point and take off the way that it's supposed to. I can't wait for us to blow up because, Lord, bear with me and lead me on what I need to do. If it's more pay somewhere else that I need to go to, if it is more pay and a better environment and better, a better situation with patients and stuff like that, if that is the case, then I need you to show me that by dropping it in my lap, Lord. I don't want to have to go through anything else for me to get to the next place that you have set for me. I just want it to be smooth sailing. I just want it to be clicking on all cylinders without me having to have a breach or a stop in what I'm doing because I don't appreciate the way that things are going. I don't. I don't appreciate it. And I want to be able to get it out tomorrow, clear and concise, in hopes that people will understand how irritating some things really are. Like, so irritating. Like it's like, how, like, just imagine somebody asking somebody to do something, right? And what they're asking them to do is taking up 20 hours of one day and 20 hours of the next day. Would you be mad if that person missed a phone call within those 20 hours of those shifts, the first day and the next day? Would you be mad if that person might have had an email slip by or a phone call slip by? I'm irritated, y'all, cause I'm irritated. But I'm gonna let it go. We about to get into the show, y'all. We about to get into the show. I got some pressure built up. I can't be on here all night anyway, so I'm glad that I just went on ahead and went live. But I really hope that my girls still work there. One of my girls is gone already. But I really hope that my other girl, man, I really hope my girl, I hope she still work there. Because I ain't heard from her in weeks. And I'm bothered. I'm worried by that because if she gone, then I'm definitely like, you know what I'm saying? I need to know if my girl's still there. Where is she? Why haven't I heard her? So hopefully tomorrow I see her or talk to her. Cause my girl, she understands me and she don't like take it easy where she just it ain't no nothing like that. But she understands me and she understands that when I'm doing overtime and I get popped up with something to do that I might not be able to do it, not because I don't want to, but because I'm working for you. I'm working for you, so I don't have time. I'm sorry. Like, then, then on top of that, ever since old girl said what she said, this from when I used to smoke cigarettes, y'all. Oh, I forgot about this. When I used to smoke cigarettes, I had burnt a hole in my robe. But I like this robe the best because it doesn't have like I got another one, but it's like a faux fur or mink. Y'all know what the ones that I'm talking about. I don't like that one because it's like it's like when you be talking it, you know what I mean? I like this one because it don't have me hot, but I be covered up. You know what I'm saying? I be covered up. Girl, I'm just talking ish, girl. It's what, Wednesday night? It's hump day, okay? We made it through hump day, girl. We made it through hump day. It's all downhill from here. Easy sailing, easy going. We made it through the first three. We gonna get it through the last four. Hello. Hello. I'm sorry, the first four, we're gonna get it through the last three. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Y'all know what I'm saying. Give me some. Give me some, sister. Give me some. Stop playing with me. You know what time it is. You know how we dap up. You know how we dap up in here. Y'all see everybody is talking about it. Everybody is talking about it. This is what we wanted. This is what we prayed for. This is what we hoped for. Who remember this? Who remember this? Who remember this? Who remember that? Huh? Who remember that? If you my neighbor and you live up under me or around me, I do YouTube. Get used to this right here. I do YouTube. I ain't gonna be tripping about the loud music. Just so you know, every now and then, I might get turned up in here. Let me tell y'all something. I'm tired. I've been working since 11 o'clock last night, and I ain't had no nap because y'all know what I just said. It kind of pissed me off a little bit. So instead of going to sleep, you can't go to sleep when you mad. Can you? Can you go to sleep when you pissed off? Because I can't. I said, oh, this is some bull right here. Y'all, this is some bull. Y'all really gonna do that? How you gonna be doing me a favor by giving me my money? How you gonna be doing me a favor by giving me my money on? My pate? Huh? My guap? My dinero? My fatty? How you gonna be doing me a favor by giving me my pate? Huh? I don't play about my pate now. If it's mine, it's mine. I work for it. Put them up. Put them up. It's mine. Let me stop for y'all be like, Lexus, what she been doing? Girl, I get silly when I'm sleepy. Get used to that, girl. That's how it's going to be. Hold on. And I don't want to be hearing nothing about my house. I'm inviting y'all in, y'all my sisters. It don't got to be perfect all the time. Shoot. It don't got to be perfect all the time. Sometimes it ain't going to be perfect. Oh, well. We'll be all right. Shoot. We family up in here, baby. We family. I can't have my shoes up on my... Oh, I didn't mean to have my shoes on my rug. No. No shoes on the rug, Cameron. No shoes on the rug. That's what I had to tell him when he had shoes on the rug. I was like, Cash, no, baby. No shoes on there. But the good thing about it is it's washable. It's easily washable. So I like that. I'm coming. Hold on. You know I got to get the fire on. You know I got to get the fire going, girl. I told y'all, ever since Holy Ghost girl told me that I look good, I've been feeling real good up around here, girl. I've been feeling real good. My sister told me I look good. It don't care about my hair. It don't matter about the air. It don't matter about that, girl. People get hair every day, B. People buy hair every day, B. I ain't tripping about my edges. They make edges in the hair store. I can go buy some if I want them. I can go buy them if I want them. Hello. Goodbye. All right, y'all. Hold on. I'm almost ready. My sister got me on cloud 9, y'all. My sister told me I look good. I said, for real? I didn't even realize that. But you know what? I appreciate that. You got my confidence up, girl. Thank you. I love you. And you know you always looking like a queen too. Holy Ghost girl, I'm talking about you. Y'all stand up for yourself. Y'all know Holy Ghost Girl is a whole baddie. Y'all know that. Holy Ghost Girl is a whole baddie. So is Tara. So is Yushraya. So is Gia. Hmm. TBT, you thought I was gonna forget about you? You a baddie too, baby. Sam. I don't even know if you in the room yet. Sam, you a baddie. You know that. Okay, Monique Banks, you a baddie. Okay, you know that. Lakeisha baddie. Come on. Gina D baddie. Y'all some baddies in becoming family. Y'all baddies. And y'all know it. The show about to start, replay game. The show gonna start at about, I don't know. It's gonna start in a few minutes. Fast forward if you don't like this part. We about to start talking about Krishan and Steve Wilkos and all that old BS. We gonna catch up with everything. It's so much damn stuff to catch up with. It don't make no sense. It don't. But we about to catch up. Hold on, y'all. Here I come.
Babies don't stop.
A commercial for the fire?
Can't stop for anything. And behind all those wild moves is an unstoppable Pampers 360 diaper. For an unbeatable fit that's up to 100% leak-proof. And now with new Easy Off tabs, changing with Pampers is easier than ever. Tabs off, wraps up, pulls on. And they're off. Because they're Pampers. Behind every baby.
Journey! I can see Journey doing that. I can see Journey doing that, y'all. I can totally see Journey doing that, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, my girl was up in here. Hey, I didn't even know you was in here. Audrey, you a baddie. You know you a baddie. Thank you. You know, I gotta stay positive. You know, whenever something happens that like upsets me or bothers me or something like that, like, you know, I just try to find a way to laugh about it. You know what I mean? I try to find a way to, I guess, get through it. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but a lot of the trauma that happened in my life, um, I would try to figure out how to make funny. You know what I mean? To laugh about it. I guess in my mind to make it okay. But that's not good because you don't want to be okay with being mistreated. So I did that a lot. You know, when I was growing up, I went through a lot, and we laughed about it. But that's actually sick because it was so horrible. It's not funny, but we made it funny. Like I laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? So I still do that to this day. Whenever I get mad about something, depending on what it is, what happened, how bad it is, I might start making jokes about it immediately, or I might need a day or two because I'm so upset, and then I'll make jokes about it because it's just crazy, like how people do people in this world. Like I can't make it up. Like people in this world are so evil and shisty. People in this world are so, what's the word I want to say? Inconsiderate. They don't think about the next person. They just think about what they want. And they don't even realize that you couldn't get what you wanted at that time because I was in the middle of doing something else that you wanted me to do. And I'm very insulted that you keep coming at me like I'm supposed to have something else done that you wanted me to do when I get a call in the middle of the day to go somewhere that I had no plans on going, but I'm doing it because you called me and asked me to do it. Maybe that was one of the days that I could have got the other thing you wanted me to do done, but I didn't do that because you called me and asked me to do something else. And now you're talking to me about that other thing that you wanted me to do as if you didn't have me doing several things. That read between the lines, y'all. For right now, y'all know how it is. Y'all know what time it is. Read between the lines, child. Read between the lines. What is in the front of my door? What is that? Oh, that's that lamp. Did I leave my shoes right there? Is that my shoes right there? What is that? Oh no, that's the lamp. I'm glad I ain't cut that lamp on. I forgot the camera mirror. It flips this way. But yeah, it is. It's my cottage. It's my cottage, girl. It's my cottage. Oh, speaking of it being my cottage, hold on, let me show you. Because you might not have seen this too. If you ain't know this was my house, you might not have seen this. Y'all know that picture came from Wayfair. And it was so cheap, y'all. It was so cheap I don't want to tell y'all how much I paid for it. That's how affordable it was. I love Wayfair. Hold on. When you asked me, is this my house, right? You made me think about these. Because it's not just my house, you know what I'm saying? This house belongs to the art girl. A for Alexis. R for RJ. And K for Cash. K for Cash. Cash is spelled with a K, not a C. That's how my cash is spelled, with a K, not a C. ARK. God is good, y'all. So can we take a moment right now to just think about this right now and thank God, y'all? Can we take a moment to thank God right now? Man, Lord, thank you. And I thank you for these beautiful people in this chat, Lord. I thank you for all of Becoming Family, anybody that have ever supported me. I thank you because it's nice to be able to be pissed off here. It's nice to be able to be pissed off, but when you cut it off, you can cut it off and you ain't got to be bothered no more. When you get off the phone with your employer, when you get off the phone with somebody who your client, when you get off the phone with whatever it is that you do in your life, whatever it is that brings you income, whatever it is that your business, your hustle, whatever, it's nice to be able to come to your own when you get done, no matter what happened that day, you know? And now that I think about it, I probably would be way more stressed out about the conversation I had earlier if I didn't have this. I would probably be more stressed out. I probably would be crying right now because it's so much, you know? But y'all ready to get into it? Y'all ready to get into it? Let's let Ronnie bring us in. We at 25 minutes, so we're gonna let the replay gang know that the video starts at 25 minutes, because y'all know it's some people that come here and they only come here for because once I started, watch how it changes, watch how the room changes. But for the 38 people that's in here that's becoming family and that cares about each other, cares about other things such as what's going on in my life and what's going on. And we all talk about our life in the chat. We talk about glam babies and all. Okay, so if you becoming family, then you know we are all getting to know each other day by day in the chat. Day by day. It ain't just get to know me, it's get to know everybody. So if you become a family, then you know. But I could tell when it's real family in the room, when it's like this and it's holding and everybody is here while I'm talking about what happened at work or what happened during my day. I know that that's that moment when it's just us. And so it's nice to say, hey y'all, mwah, thank y'all. I love y'all. Y'all, we gonna be all right, y'all. We going up. We going up, y'all. 2026 is gonna be our year, and we gonna finish this year out with a massive bang, y'all. We are about to take off, and we going together. You hear me? We going together. Ain't nobody going by themselves, man. Come one, come all. Come one, come all. And y'all gonna see what that mean more when we get where we going. come one, come all. You coming? Okay, you coming? Okay, you coming too? Okay, you can come too. You can come too. You been here the whole time. I've been seeing you in here the whole time, Sapphire Baddie. I've been seeing you in here for about 2 years now, and I just want you to know I see you, and I thank you, and I appreciate you for coming back and continuing to come back. I don't know if you know, I know, but I noticed you've been here since I was, yep, with my plaits. It was a minute. It's been a minute, but I want you to know I see you. And I'm going to do that with everybody. One day, you're going to hear me call your name and say thank you because I'm watching you. And I see how you support me and you don't ask for nothing. You're not here for the wrong reasons. You literally come and you check up on me, you support me. You always come and jump in the comments or like the video. And there's other people who do that too. But today, I just want to thank you to Sapphire Baddie. And I want you to know I've been seeing you in here for at least 2 years. And I'm grateful for you. Thank you. Keep coming back to this. Whenever you get this, whenever you see this, just know we love you over here down at Becoming Family. Speaking of that, real quick replay gang, we got a naughty queen up in here. Lakeisha, you was in here first. Keisha, I didn't even know you was in the chat at all. You know I can't damn see, girl. Ah! You know I can't see. I didn't know that was you. I promise you, I did not know that was you. I looked down at the bottom and seen your name. I didn't even know you was the Naughty Queen. Shout it. What's up, Naughty Queen? Hashtag Lakeisha Banks. Naughty Queen of the day. Shout out to Sapphire Baddie for her loyalty, being a loyal queen of the day. Every now and then, I'ma shout somebody out for their loyalty because I'm watching. You feel me? I'm watching. Y'all already know all of my moderators 10 toes down. And I don't believe that it will ever change, but if it do change, they won't be a moderator. So just so you know, if it's a moderator up in here, they are very close to me. They are the closest thing that you can get is my moderators. So if you see a moderator in here, know that I don't play about them. Okay? I don't play about them. I don't care. I don't play about them. Okay? And neither do Becoming Family. We don't play about our moderators. We don't play about Becoming Family, period. And we can tell real family from foo-foo family. Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm tired of talking. Come on. Let's get up in here. Let's get up into it. Everybody doing videos, y'all, girl. We got to get up in here. It's a lot going on. And I really want to react to so much, y'all. Oh, it's so much. And I like to go off the cuff, girl. Let's gather it. Let's get it together. Let's honor and remember Ronnie first. Okay? Because I got so much to say about the baby being in therapy. It's a couple videos I want to react to. I don't put a one in the chat. If you have seen Sweet Mom for Life, you might know who she is now because she's doing videos with Krishan. If you've been on YouTube, then you know who she is, period, because she's been doing this for a while. But she is doing content now about Krishan and the baby. And I haven't been able to watch all of them because so many people are making videos and I'm just trying to keep up. But hopefully I can get to one of her videos too. I want to react to a lot of stuff, y'all. It's a lot. For sure, Sean Davy Way I probably would try to do that first because I know that Sean don't mind us reacting to his video. I remember seeing that a long time ago when my auntie Sugar Love was reacting to his videos. I remember he said, I don't care if y'all react to my videos. That's a real nigga for you. That's a real nigga. We reacting to that. He doing good too, y'all. He do them survivors, girl. Them survivors be on point. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he was the first that I seen. Okay, I don't know about nobody else. It might have been in the air. I don't know. But before Cassie, before a Diddy trial, before any of that, I seen the Sean Davy Way video, and I said I never knew P. Diddy put on the wig. I never knew he said that to Kevin Hart. Oh, I remember that day, but I don't remember that moment. I said I never knew. I never knew. The only thing I knew about was the thing with Fabulous and Drink Champs and stuff. But all that other stuff he put up in that video, hey, put a one in the chat if y'all seen that. Put a one in the chat if y'all seen that. Yes, sir. Y'all know which one we about to react to, though. I gotta take this robe off, girl. Y'all know which one we about to react to. Let's go ahead and bring Ronnie in, though. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Turned to a mess, and now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me, and now I'm just reminiscing. I'm just staring at our pics. I thinking back, and now I realize you wasn't shit. My whole family told me you need to watch out for that little bitch. I didn't listen, and I was here. I really went out to Cali just to upgrade you, but you took that shit for granted. Now you a stranger. I tried to come through and save you, but I can't save you. I need my paper. I'll see you later. When you walked in my life, that shit really turned to a mess. And now I gave you the deuces, and I wish your ass the best. And if you try to come back, I'ma have to stand on you. I wanna win on you. I was always there for you, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. 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 You wasn't there for me. I kept it real. Now you see how it feel. I was always there for you.
Wow. You know what's crazy is after this went off, as this video was ending, I was look at this. You are now locked in with 101 Dalmatian. Okay. I guess we going to the doghouse, child. Now we going to the doghouse, child. Not the dollhouse, but the dog house. Now so it ain't the circus no more. It's the dog pound. It's the dog pound, child. He poured his heart in that song. May the Creator have mercy on his soul. I think that I think that the Creator is very familiar with Ronnie, and I know we all need grace and mercy. But how about this? What makes you want the Creator to have mercy on his soul? What made you say mercy? Of other things. I'm just curious, Star Child. Why do you think the Creator should have mercy on him? Because he didn't unalive Geronimo Vasquez, right? He didn't unalive Geronimo Vasquez, right? Do you think he did that? Yep, Ronnie can. Karan Makai can. Krishan lacks accountability and awareness. We gonna make sure she gets it. Mm-hmm. The baby is in danger. He sure is. Mm-hmm. And she will blame the public since Blueface is not around. Sure will. Audrey. Blue is a trip. I know, girl. I know, girl. I was watching that video, girl, with Nevaeh. Man, Blueface, y'all need to stop playing. Y'all need to stop playing. You and Jaden, stop playing. You can't say you sorry. You can't apologize. I get how he feels, okay? Because he feels like I done went to jail and I was going through X, Y, and Z while I was in there. I went through hell in there, and nothing should have stopped you from coming to me when I got out. But you don't understand what you was doing to her was hurtful. She was literally clicked up every day with a woman that you was sleeping with behind her back. Like, you should be getting out of jail apologizing to Jaden. Like, come on. And you're gonna make it to where it can't be fixed. And this is what I don't understand why men do this. You're gonna wait until she really moves on. And then you're gonna be trying. And why would you want to do that? Why would you want to wait until she gets with another man to change? Because once that happens, whoever the man is that Jaden gets with is going to be wanting to fight about her because they see how special she is. They see how loyal she is. Once another man gets a chance with Jaden, they going to be willing to fight about that girl because they know she going to keep it real. They ain't going to want to let her go because they seen how she keep it real with you. Tell about mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. My mic sounds nice. My mic sounds nice. Mic, mic check, check, mic check. I don't see no ones in the chat. Is the mic on? Tell me that. I got a message that said that it was unplugged, so I plugged it back in and I took the mute off. Mic check, mic check. Can I get a one in the chat if you can hear me on this mic check, mic check? My mic sound nice. What's up? Where the ones at, baby? Where the ones at, baby? You know we the originators of the put one in the chat if you can hear me. Put one in the chat if you with me. Put two in the chat if you ain't with me. Put two in the chat if you don't think. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all know how we rocking over here. We got ones and chess pieces and clocks and bombs and all type of stuff we be dropping in the chat. We got emojis. Yeah. What we do? Y'all don't even understand how I'm feeling. I got a lot of pressure built up. Y'all know how I felt when I seen that video? Hold up. Also, I got to go to Voo video after this one. I got to because, girl, I don't know who if anybody know or not, but we all know that that Voodoo Dollhouse TV is the originator of the Save Junior campaign. Can I get ones in the chat if everybody knows that? It's not like no secret, right? We know that Boo was the first one. You know I love her too, girl. I love her too. And I'm the videos that I want to play are past videos. They have had other videos up since then. So I hope it ain't no problem. Because y'all know it's man, I almost said a word that I shouldn't say. But the only time that I ever had a problem with a content creator, it was that down there, the real right and uncut. It was him. And I just would expect him to be more player than that. I would expect him to be cool with me reacting to his videos, but he wasn't. He tried to strike me out too, but he only got one through. And guess what? It expired November 11th. Yeah, so that's why I ain't say nothing about it, but that's why I'm popping it right now, nigga. You got me a strike, nigga. Now it's expired, nigga. You're the only one in the world who did that. That is not P. You struck the channel for what? Because you ain't like what we said about you? You ain't like that? What you doing posting stuff on the internet? You get bothered so quick and easy. Woo! Nobody better not say nothing bad about Greg. Man, it's the internet, man. You're supposed to be happy when people do videos about you. You're supposed to be happy when people playing your stuff, man. Especially from a year ago. It ain't like it's like I'm playing the one that you put out today. It's the one from a year ago. Like, what are you doing? That's not P at all. But guess who is P? Sean Davy Way. Guess who is P? Voodoo Dollhouse TV. Guess who is P? Ruby Kai. Let's go, man. I ain't got time to talk no more. We got too much to get into. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I'm feeling a certain type of way tonight, y'all. I'm going to use my creative expression while laying down facts. Okay? We're going to kiki. We're going to leg slap. We're going to laugh. Okay? And we might cry. Okay? But we can do that here. We're sisters. We family. Because we're going to get into some real stuff. I feel like it's important that everybody know everything they need to know about this whole situation. And I know that Voo is on code. I know that Voo is on code because she said something in her video that let me know that. Plus, she put out the video because she knows and sees that the new people that are getting onto this story need to know what we have already figured out. So she put out a video to answer a lot of questions. And I'm so glad she did that. I'm so glad because a lot of people did not know or believe that Blueface did a DNA test. He already did it. Y'all finding out everything else he said wasn't a lie. Y'all got to know the man ain't going to lie and say he did that. Y'all see how he is with Junior. That's not his child. He would never say something like that, record it. He is calculated. He is a quarterback. That boy ain't gonna make no mistakes like that. He's not gonna slip up and say his child ain't his. He got abandonment issues when his brother got locked up and his daddy couldn't throw the football. We done told y'all this. We know the whole story. That's why we rock with them, because we know the real story behind them. We know that they not the bad guys. We know that they got attached to a family with some sick shit going on. And they ain't been trying to do nothing but like look at the situation. First of all, say, hold up, that girl not acting normal. Why do she act like that? It's like, let's try to make it work. Let's try to all of that, even through the black eyes, even through the pissy body suits, even through the boyfriend, the husband, divorce, everything they done been through behind meeting this girl. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that meeting her is the reason for all their problems. I'm not saying that the only reason why they going through the things they going through is because of meeting her. I'm not saying that because we all got free will and sometimes we make good choices and bad choices. So I'm not saying that. But I am saying this. Certain things we did see online before her and certain things we didn't see. By the way, before I play the video, Blueface, you need to do another Blue Girls Club. That's what you're missing. That's what you need to do. You was talking about looking for a female rapper, and I know I'm jumping the gun, but I don't want to forget nothing. You was talking about a female, and you was talking about, even though we knew that you was really slick throwing shade at Jaden, okay? We knew that you was really, because you miss Jaden. You want Jaden, bro. But you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to be honest and apologize, bro. You got to apologize. We know that you miss Jaden and you want Jaden. But anyway, you need to do a new Blue Girls Club. That's what you need to do, okay? That's what you're missing. Hold up, y'all. I think that it was this one. Wait. Is this the one, y'all? Hold on. Okay, yeah, this the one. Yeah, and we Ronnie Family. I'm not gonna play the one that he released 2 hours ago because that was 2 hours ago. But this one was released 3 days ago now. So, and also I want y'all to know, because I did read the title, that we know why Ronnie Family is saying that. That girl sent Quell to his front door. If I was Ronnie mama, I would be saying that too. You took my child. She got a lot of healing she got to do. And I respect that, and we going to give them their time and privacy. That's why y'all don't never hear me like, remember when she came out and she asked for privacy? Put a one in the chat if you remember. When Ronnie mama came out and thanked all of us and asked for privacy and told us to call the detectives about the case and not her. Who remembers that? Who remembers that? When we prayed, I still pray for Ronnie mama. I still do. That ain't gonna never change. You feel me? That ain't gonna never change. All right, y'all. Shout out to Sean Daily Way, man. This is an excellent video. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit though. And I might not play like the video verbatim, but I do want to just play the most important parts, you know? Let's play the important parts. Let's see. All right, hold on. I need a minute.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your boy, The Sean Davey Way Show. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in.
Fair use, fair use.
Of all of our future content.
Thank you, Sean.
Today, I bring you another
for a
Survivor
great
TikTok
video.
delusional couples, and this time we will talk about Karan, aka Ronnie Doe, and
Just gonna-
Kashawn Rock. There has been a lot of
we're just gonna talk about a few things, and then we gotta move on to a different video. But yeah, let's get it, y'all.
Questions in the comments about Ronnie Doe's family and how they feel about Chrisean Rock, Chrisean Jr., and Karan's passing. So we'll talk a little bit about that, but we will focus on Chrisean Jr. because, again, that is why I'm doing these videos. Before we get into the video, I would like to comment on a few past videos that we have made about Chrisean Jr. I'll state it again. The reason I am doing these videos to create awareness for what's going on with Chrisean Jr. is because it is overlooked. Chrisean Jr. has no peace in his life. Before he was born and after he was born, his life has been completely chaotic, and he does not understand anything that is going on around him. I am not these other content creators that run around all day, Blueface and Chrisean, and keeping up with fake drama for clout, views, and money. That is all Blueface and Chrisean do. They run around with these antics so that people can continuously pay attention to them, so they can monetize off of fake situations that they are putting together and publicizing. And
exactly, which is why the other day, he is right. Which is why the other day, do y'all remember me saying that I wish that we could do, like, the content creators can come together and do a blackout? Remember that? Remember when I said that the other day? Do y'all remember? When I was like, I wish that, like, content creators could literally communicate about certain things with this and not only render their opinion and raise awareness, but do a Chrisean Rock blackout, which is, I know that Chrisean, her geek is watching the world talk about her, watching people talk about her. However, just like Vu said, I'm with you. It's certain things that she don't want to hear. The truth. That's why she hates this channel, but she can't stay away from it. Y'all notice after we've been saying she needs some hydrochlorothiazide, seem like the swelling going down, don't it? Because that workout wasn't getting her. It looked like she was getting bigger the more she worked out. But when Blueface got out of jail and she went round to his house, it was the cocaine. And I believe somebody gave her a water pill. I believe she went to somebody and said, "What's hydrochlorothiazide?" Yep, I believe that. We done said it too much. She kept on gaining and gaining and gaining. Every time she worked out, she gained 3 pounds. She kept on gaining and gaining. But now, I think the cocaine and a couple of water pills done helped out a little bit. What y'all think? What y'all think out there? When she went to go see Blueface, I know Carlissa didn't crop the video to make her stomach look thinner. It looked like she did lose a little weight. She was in another sweatsuit. And we know why she wears sweatsuits, because she can't dress. Anybody who new to the story, who don't know, if you're watching this video, Chrisean wears sweatsuits because she can't dress. And the stylist got scared and ran away when he found out that he was a part of an N-word plot. When he realized that he was in the middle and a part of an N-word plot against Ronnie, and that it actually happened, and the person actually really unalived Ronnie, we ain't seen the stylist since, Sean. We need your help on that too. Sean, the stylist ran away. Sean, the stylist from Baltimore, Elroy, I believe, or Leroy. They called him Roy. He was a dark-skinned fella. He was the one, he was the dark-skinned fella with the nose ring in his nose. Okay? He was the one who was on Crazy in Love 1 and 2, bringing her outfits after they fought. Remember that day she tried to vacuum Blueface's head, vacuum the glass out of it? Remember that? Yeah. Roy was the one who came and brought her that ugly-ass outfit with them shoes. Whoa! What was he thinking? Why did she put that on after the fight? I was like, are they wearing costumes? What the hell is going on here? Why do she put on that ugly blue sweatsuit? It was some shorts and a sweat jacket with some heels on. What her hair looking like that? I always wondered why she had put that on after that fight. It was like, whoa, what are you doing? If anybody don't know, I might show it to y'all. But I'm on the road tonight. I'm going off the cuff tonight, and I'm going in tonight. I can feel it. I can feel it in me. It's one of them. It's one of them nights. So yeah, Sean, we need to find the stylist, Sean. I need you to know that I might be, I might be new to this, okay? But I've been watching long enough. I've been watching YouTube long enough to know how to do a couple of things, okay? Know how to do a couple of, I'm telling you, we find that stylist, we start knocking down what's really going on in this story. And here you go. Here's another little for the girls that don't believe me. Do y'all not remember her saying, "Oh yeah, Leroy, the stylist, he on house arrest, so he can't come out." Why would she offer that lie if it wasn't nothing to what I'm saying? We keep saying and we kept saying, "Where's the stylist?" Now check this out, Sean. I want y'all to send this to Sean, so I'm trying to make it clear. Okay, the stylist is the key to the Ronnie unaliving. First of all, second of all, this is the most important, Sean. I got proof. Man, look. Man, I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and then we gonna go to the proof I got, so that people can understand. People who saw this can understand the little missing pieces. Okay, because it's some missing pieces, but the only reason why we know this is because we've been on this story since before it was popping. We've been on this story because of our hearts, you know what I'm saying? Not because of the algorithm or nothing like that. We've been in this from our hearts. So anybody who see me talk about Chrisean and Blueface over here, just know that I done already popped and clocked a lot of other stuff, and this content is always centered around Ronnie. That's why his family is in the background. This ain't no clout shit. This shit been here since Ronnie passed away. This been here. No matter what you might have seen in these last couple of days, yeah, I might show my funny side, but most of these videos that we do over here down to Becoming Family are out of pure passion. Out of pure passion. The haters got me demonetized long ago. And I'm going to get back monetized, but I ain't even done it yet. I ain't even tried to get my little change. Y'all know I ain't going to give it $1 or something anyway. But the point of the matter is, you never know. It could have came in handy this month. I'm going to tell you that. It could have came. I needed it this month. Donate. Becoming Family. Donate. Don't forget to send your $3 monthly donations. Y'all know what's going on. We need y'all this month, man. We need y'all. When I say we, the ARC, we need y'all this month, y'all. So donate. And I'm gonna be, y'all know, I'm gonna be working. So ain't no telling when I'm gonna be able to go live again. That's why I'm doing this right now. But back to what I'm saying, right? Everybody knows that over here, Ronnie mama we ain't gotta talk on the phone every day for me to know that she see me and she respect what we had going on. Just like I told y'all, Ronnie seen and respected what we had going on way before that time he was in that bathroom. And what people don't even know is you had to be here to know that before that, when Chrisean first got out of jail, I did an all call. I said, everybody who she done crossed, everybody who know about what she done need to all come out right now. Everybody this week need to all come out with the truth right now. Who came out first? The cousins. Who came out first? The best friend. I said anybody who beef, I don't care if you beefing or not. If Chrisean crossed you, now is the time to come out. Don't she want y'all to be against each other? China came out. Then Jay came out. Then Marsh tried to slip her toe out there. And then the big dog Ronnie came out. And nobody will ever know that Becoming Family was calling for them to come out that week. Nobody will ever know that. Nobody will ever know that we went crazy when Ronnie came out with that video in that bathroom, because we was just saying how now's the time for everybody to come out and say the truth. Remember when her and Tasiki had that sit down? Remember? Y'all remember? That's okay. It's recorded. One day I'll go pull it up. However, back on here though, I don't know if Sean gonna ever see this, but the stylist that was on Zeus, the one that was there when she gave birth, the one that helped her doctor those DNA results. It was the stylist. I'm trying to tell y'all, the stylist knows shit. That is why he ran off. He is the only one who knew all her deep dark secrets. He knew more than Marsh and Janet knew. The stylist. Marsh and Janet wasn't even around when they doctored that DNA test. I'm trying to tell y'all. Yes, but do y'all understand? Hold on. Don't y'all know that the day before Ronnie died, and I shouldn't even be saying it this way, but the day before he was savagely unalived, okay, by a weak soul. The day he was savagely unalived, are you saying something like just now she just came and said she did it? Because she really did do it. But she didn't pull the trigger. She sent Quail to do it. Taking it back to be more. Okay, I'll let the moderators and the family, y'all figure out what she's saying. Talk to her while I'm saying this, because this is important. I don't want to lose my train of thought. I've been on this story, y'all, and it's been a passion of mine. I'm not doing it for views. Why is that important? Because I'm not going to tell you some bullshit. I'm not going to tell you something because somebody else told me. I'm telling you, the stylist is the key. I'm telling you, the smoking gun is going to be the comments. They spoke to each other through the comments because they knew about the cell phone data. They watch all the little jails, first 48 and all of that. So they knew they had to speak through the comments. And Quell even said that in this live. Let's go.
A very toxic way. Blueface and Chrisean are embarrassment. This is why awareness is needed, because Blueface and Chrisean's drama always overshadows what's going on with this baby. They are clout chasing off a disabled child. I am talking about Chrisean Jr. because he is added as an element. He is consistently on camera. There are videos that are being spread about him on a day-to-day basis. They keep making sure that they make their arguments, make their content, and make whatever they're trying to make.
Why are you going to drop down? What's wrong? What happened? I don't see a reason why you need to do that. Let me see. Am I missing something? Why do you need to drop down? I will drop down. Kimberly J. Fly. Why are you going to drop down? That's right, Audrey. He really was. He was putting Junior first, and people try to make it seem like it looked like clout. And what really hurts is for somebody to see something one day and they feel like it's clout, but then after he passed away, it don't sound like that, do it? That's because your ears that you were using to listen were biased. You were listening with biased ears. So you didn't hear what the truth. If you're listening to somebody with biased ears, then you're not going to hear the truth. You're going to hear what your biased ears are allowing you to hear, because your biasness is going to block out a lot of words. That's why you got to listen with no stake in the game, with no nothing. You got to listen for what's right, because even you are still going to be mistakes. You're still going to make mistakes, because we're humans of error. We are going to always make mistakes. So I'm not saying everything that I ever said was right. Hell no, that's some narcissistic shit to say. Hell no, everything I said wasn't right. But what I'm saying is, oh my goodness, I am amazed that the things that I said that were right is amazing. I can't believe that this really happening right before our eyes. I can't believe that we're figuring this out faster than the police. Because some of the stuff I said really is rock solid. Like the stylist, that is rock solid. He would have showed his face by now. We've been calling for him for months. Where is this nigga? Where is he? Somebody tell me where he is. Please. He has never even posted a picture. Where is the stylist? Wake up, y'all. Where is the stylist? He ain't missing for nothing. Chrisean was popping again and everything. Y'all know he would have been back around when she went to that screaming prom. Y'all know, man. Where is he? It's not like he had a whole bunch of celebrities on this list. Where the fuck is the stylist? And why did Chrisean try to shut us up by coming out and saying in a roundabout way that he on house arrest and that she spoke to him? She said that because the police started questioning her. When she went to the time that she said that shit was around the time her and Tareen, who was working with the baby and who was the reason why Junior knew how to pull up on his own. Yeah, I'm gonna give Tareen credit where credit is due. The first time Junior was standing up, holding on to something, it was with Tareen, right? Right? I'm gonna always get a credit where it belongs at. He getting better with it, but Chrisean does not realize she cares more about Blue looking like a better image than her. Blue having a better image than her. You know what I'm saying, sis? Yeah, about Serene, yes. Hey, boo. But she got mad about that because she did not want it to look like Blue was better with the baby than she was. But that's the truth, Chrisean. I know you got jealous because you didn't understand how he could love that baby like that. That's fucked up. I'm sorry, sis. That's messed up. She didn't understand how Blue could love Junior the way he did. She didn't understand how he could sit there and not be embarrassed of him. Everybody who wanted to throw shade on Carlissa about the helmet thing. And now you understand. And see, the problem that I have with that is y'all willing to throw darts at Carlissa. Throw darts at her. And all she was saying was the same thing Blueface did, which is don't be ashamed of him. Don't be ashamed of him. I don't care how he got like that. I don't care whatever. We here now. Don't be ashamed of him. But see, long before any of that, Chrisean didn't like the baby. Remember? Long before any of that, she didn't like the baby. She didn't like the baby when he first came out. She said, hell no. I had something to do tonight. Once y'all realize how inhumane Chrisean is, then you'll start to wake up and realize that she really is an unaliver. She really did unalive Geronimo Vasquez, go down to the beach with Ronnie, bury a hole in there while she's trying to convince Ronnie we can get away with it if you say dot dot dot. When they went and buried that thing in that hole at the beach, you know they talked about it, right? She convinced Ronnie to take that charge for her, and he said no, he wasn't. They went to church, and she put her foot on the gas. She was crying, I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail. All right, I'll do it. I'll go for it. That's how much he fucking loved her. He literally went and took a charge for her. Now she knew he was getting fed up. He said, Chrisean, she knows a lot about that situation with Geronimo. Did he not say that? She got scared, like, oh, this nigga finna tell everything. Not just about the fact that he the father of my baby, but he finna tell people the truth about Geronimo. He getting really fed up. We gotta get rid of this nigga. It's not just the simple things that people think. Chrisean wanted to unalive him for her own benefit. She wanted to unalive him to make sure she never goes to jail about Geronimo, and to make sure that Blueface is a father figure to her child. Hear what I'm saying when I say that. Blueface wasn't doing all of this when Ronnie was alive. Why? Because he knew he wasn't the father. And as a man, see, people don't realize that men, real men especially, they have this like code about them. And what I mean when I say that is, they're not going to just start calling another man's baby their son, especially when that man is fighting for their son. You understand what I'm saying? Do you? He know that Chrisean had the baby and she was pregnant by Ronnie, and she didn't want to be pregnant by Ronnie. She did not want none of that. That's why she faked the DNA test. And Blueface knew how much Chrisean did not want Junior because Junior wasn't his blood. And you got to understand, if it was you and you heard a female saying, I don't want this baby if it ain't your baby. I don't want this baby. I don't care. I throw this baby away. I don't want this baby. I can't stand to look at this baby because he ain't yours. If I don't want to do this, if you ain't going to do it with me, I don't even want to be a mama. You got to understand that's how fucking crazy she is. And that's the type of stuff she was saying to Blueface. I don't care what nobody say to you. Chrisean said some dark stuff to Blueface about that baby. Blueface knows things that y'all will never know because he ain't gonna say nothing. I wish he would, but he ain't. He that solid. He ain't gonna say nothing. Imagine, y'all have heard Chrisean say crazy things when she get mad. Imagine the things that she say when she try to tell Blueface that that's his baby, and he say, no, I will be around, but I'm not gonna say I'm the baby's father because I know I'm not, and he is the father of the baby, and you need to go in. He wanted her to do the right thing. He wanted her to do the right thing. He is not. If you listen to him, I played it on No Jump. Am I doing too much, y'all? Do I need to just let the video play, y'all? I literally want a panel about this right now, y'all. It's so much I got to say. Do I need to just let the video play, y'all? Because I'm going deep, and I don't want to jump, but it's so much, y'all. The world is finally waking up and seeing. People said, Lexus, why you ain't talking about Ronnie like you used to? Because when you get to a certain point in your discovery, it's time to wait. We don't got no badges. This is the moment I was waiting for. It gets repetitive. Once you have uncovered all the evidence, and both people who did the unaliving have now completely got on their toes and got information because they see you on their ass and they scared. You got to wait and let them get comfortable again. You got to wait for God to let the truth come out. You got to trust that prayer we prayed. Remember that? You don't realize that we didn't we kind of chilled on certain things after we prayed that prayer. Remember that? Because once you uncover the truth, and we got the truth. Y'all don't believe me? We got the truth. Girl, I need, oh, girl. Man, somebody, the Holy Ghost girl, do you want to come up? You don't got to show your face, girl, because I barely want to show mine tonight, girl. I got on my Selena shirt, too. Yeah. Yeah. Badass chin on Snoop like yeah. Always. Yeah. Krishan called CPS on her. Yeah, Krishan, I'm gonna get on your head about that. Oh, I love when they call CPS on a good mother and they think they doing something. Oh, you know that was Krishan. Jaden ain't never had nobody call CPS on her in her life. But until she got into it with Krishan at that place, Krishan went away broke, homeless, and hungry. Y'all know that was her, right? And she went over there with Tareen and the sisters that do dirty shit like that. Yeah, she over there with them. The dirty ones. They probably called Steve Wilkos. Oh! I'm jumping, see? I'm jumping. Let's stay right here. Y'all back to Ronnie. You gotta, once you get it, I knew that I had everything I needed. We recorded the evidence. We got everything we need. Y'all don't even understand. We got everything we need. Hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. Just a little snippet for the new people who don't know. I'm telling you right now. Quell unalive Ronnie for Krishan. Period. Okay? Remember, he don't like when I say this. Y'all ready? My Quell Jones? Quell. Did it. Period. He hate when I say that. And he threatened to do something to my black Jeep. I don't know I don't know what made him think I drove that. Because he stalked me and looked at a picture of my son standing in front of a black Jeep as if that was mine or anybody I know. I don't even know nobody that drive a Jeep that color. But that is already on the internet. Proof that he threatened somebody who was uncovering the case. Put a 1 in the chat. If you was here when Quell threatened me. I don't care about none of that. This is important right here. Put a 1 in the chat. If you know Quell threatened me, man. People are now waking up, y'all. Let them know. Come on. Let them know. Put a 1 in the chat. Thank you. If you was here when Quell threatened me. You know I'm going in, girl. Because now that the world is looking, they need to see it plain. We need to make it plain. That's why I like what Voodoo did with that video yesterday. Because she made it plain because I know she see what's going on too. And I'm with her on the simple fact of we're not going to talk about Krishan unless we're talking about Ronnie or Junior, which we already was on that type of time anyway. But when it comes to the Blueface and the circus and all this and that and the third, like we might entertain the circus every now and then, y'all. But we have been here about Junior and Ronnie. That's why we know Junior got cerebral palsy. Because we've been sitting here. We ain't figured it out in one day. We didn't come up with it. We studied. Junior has cerebral palsy. I don't give a fuck what they tell you. That's what he got. I don't care. Take me to court about it. When you take somebody to court for defamation or defamation, if you Cardi B, when you take somebody to court for that, you have to prove that they're lying. Please take me. I can stand on all 10 with what I just said. Junior got cerebral palsy. Krishan and Quell set Ronnie up and unalived him at 7:10 p.m. Remember that. 7:10. Matter of fact, no, Lexus, let it play, girl. You're getting ahead of yourself. Just chill.
money off of, they make the baby the center focus of it. Then it is ignored once the drama kicks off. So one minute everybody's like, oh, poor Krishan Jr., he needs help. We need to do something. They need to do something about the baby. And then Blueface is in the club with nasal he, and all of a sudden, nobody focuses on the fact that Krishan Jr. still needs help. This is where the awareness kicks in. Focus on Krishan Jr. Who cares what Blueface and Krishan have going on if it does not involve getting this baby help? So for the individuals that feel that I am trying to exploit this baby, his parents are exploiting him. Krishan exploits him again.
Exactly. And Sean, just so you know, all 10 of them people, because it ain't nothing, everybody done woke up. The people in the chat that got something to say ain't nothing but some bots with Krishan. One thing we know that we learned from Ronnie is that hoe will make a page on you real quick. She'll make a fake page on you real quick. It's like she make a fake page like she changed draws. Like, no, I take that back because she rarely does that. I will not post that picture of them draws because I'm not like that. Girls don't do that. We not doing that. It was foul, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, but I'm not gonna post it because I'm a girl. I'm a woman. Okay, you lucky that I'm not like some of these other, because it would have been, yeah, you wasn't right for that, girl. So we ain't gonna say that you changed pages like you changed underwear. Nah, we ain't gonna say that. But we will say that you will get a page on a nigga real quick. Won't you, Krishan? Won't you? Won't you? So all 10 of them people that probably got in Sean's chat hating, all 10 of them probably was Krishan. Maybe 2 of them was her sisters, because she'll go around them real quick. Y'all not defending me. Y'all not defending me. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Tessa, what the fuck you doing around her, Tessa? You know better. Yum, 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 Chastity. What the fuck you doing around her, China? I already told you. I told you Tessa was going to hurt you. Back God told you to leave them people alone, China. China, I told you, leave them people alone. But you had to hop on there with Tessa. And I know why you did that. Because you like when they want to with you, because you love them. Stop hurting yourself, China. They were raised to not love you. They can't help it. They can't help it. They will never, ever do anything other than what they already showed you, because the Malones move in patterns. The only one that I ain't seen do that is Tasika, and I refuse to let them drag her in this. I refuse. But China, we're going to talk about this later, sis, because I know your pain. And I heard you when you was screaming and hollering. I heard you. I heard that sound. I know that sound. Stop letting people disappoint you. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. I don't give a damn about blood. None of that. Stop taking yourself through that, because that is what is going to always set you back. You were smart enough to get the fuck away from them. And you did that. You got away from them. But you keep on. You keep going back because your heart longs for that. And I get it. I get that. But that's when we got to go to God, and we got to ask God to fill those voids up with love. And you never know. You might meet somebody like a sister like Holy Ghost Girl. You might meet a sister like Tara or TBT, Sav. You might meet a sister like Ashley. You might meet a sister like Audrey. You might meet a sister like, come on. You never know, but you got to move on so that God can fill those voids. But if you keep trying to go back and fill them up first, they're full. There's no space for the ones God got for you. Ooh! Oh, I heard that, Lord. Y'all don't understand. I don't have this plan. So some of the things that's coming out my mouth are for me. And y'all don't even know it. Y'all don't even know it. I'm just flowing right now, y'all. I'm just flowing. And my heart is in the right place. I want good things for Junior. I want my heart is in the right place. And y'all don't understand. See, I'm the type of person where I'm all or nothing. I have been waiting. I have been waiting. The passion ain't never left or went nowhere. But when I'm when I'm passionate about something, I want something to come of this, and I want the truth to be out, and it's not happening, it bothers me. So I have to literally just wait. I had to literally wait because y'all don't even know. Some people won't do something just on the strength of the fact that you was the one who brought it out. Just on the strength of the fact that shout out to Sean. I appreciate Sean for not redacting nothing or nothing like that. Because some people be like, oh no, that's a small YouTuber. Who cares about what they say? Or what if somebody mentioned their name? Some people they are like that. And y'all don't even know, man. Sean shared my video the first time that I ever went live on YouTube. He shared my video, put 100 people in the room in like 30 seconds. Maybe not even 30. It was like 3 seconds, bro. He said shared. Next thing you know, that shit said 100 and some people was in the room. I said, God almighty. Child, I got scared and everything, child. That live got taken down. Man, I'm mad that live got taken down. It was going up. That was the one time it was going up. Never mind. Get me back right, Lord. Get me back on focus. We'll talk about that another time. I love Sean everywhere. Shout out to him. But get me back focused, Lord. What I'm trying to say is to you, China, before I move forward with this, is how many times are you going to let them do it? How many times? They can't help it. Once you realize that, you will stop. It won't hurt you as much. When you realize that somebody, it's in their code to be that way. It's in their code. They feel like they're not a part of the clique if they with you. She called you Mick China right in your face. Right in your face, and you loved her so much you took that, and I know how that is. I know how that is. You need to be thankful that they done pissed you off to where now you ain't talking to none of them no more. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. So you could just get your peace of mind and move on. And you got to be the one this time. You got to be the one this time that's not going to always answer on that call. They know that they can dog you out, spit on you, kick you, treat you like shit, and then call you back whenever they feel like it. And you're going to come running. You're going to come running and be happy that they even said your name. And you got to stop that. You got to love yourself enough to know that, hey, those people don't deserve to know me. You got to get to that point, China, where you say those people don't deserve to know me. They don't deserve to even get my energy. They don't deserve to hear my voice. They don't deserve to talk to me. They have played and toyed with my heart for 40 years. They don't deserve to know me. Back on Junior, Blueface, Chrisean, and Quell unalived Ronnie. She did. Let me show you.
He does not have to be on camera. We do not have to see him. They make it that way. So if you feel like Sean needs to stop talking about Chrisean Jr. because he's making money off of a baby, it's weird that y'all don't say that about Blueface and Chrisean. If I make a video about them, no one asks if I'm donating the proceeds of my video to Blueface and Chrisean. No, not at all. But I talk about the baby, and then all of a sudden it's, are you going to send why would I do that? Are you kidding me? I am not exploiting the child. I'm not around the child. We see the child on a consistent basis, a day-to-day basis. So why can I not speak of what they show? I can talk about their drama, but I can't talk about the baby? Weird. Make it make sense. Halo, which is DDG, and Holly's baby, everybody was talking about him. Why? Because we saw him on a consistent basis. Why people aren't talking about Halo anymore is because he's simply not on camera anymore. But no one was talking about the condition that baby Halo was in. He's a beautiful child. He's very well taken care of by his mother and his father. There's no gripe here. There's no reason to try to say, save baby Halo. He's not going through what Chrisean Jr. is going through. So I can understand someone coming through and saying like, well, why do you keep talking about Halo? Yeah, understood. Like, okay, I get it. But there are plenty of fan pages and things like that of people speaking of celebrity children. I am not one of those bloggers. I like to create awareness to a situation that is bad, and I am hopeful that it will turn good. So that is what I am doing here with Chrisean Jr., and I will not stop talking about this baby until he gets help. Again, I'm not like these other content creators. I could care less what Blueface and Chrisean have going on. I want this baby to be okay. Also, shout out to all of the people in the comments that were speaking.
And that's another thing, because I understand that. I was at that place before, too. I was at that place before too, and y'all might remember that because y'all would be like, "This happened today. Let's go play this," and I would be like, "No, I don't give a damn about that. I want to show y'all something that she did back in the day because this goes with this. I want to talk about the serious stuff. Remember that? Remember those times when y'all would ask me to do stuff, and I would be what? When something could just have happened that day, and I would be showing something that happened a year ago. Remember that?" So I'm all on board. I feel him on that. But this is the thing. This is the reason why I'm going to keep up with all of it, but I'm not going to post about Chrisean and Blueface. I'm going to post about, like Book said, Ronnie, Blueface Jr. and Chrisean. Not Chrisean and this or Chrisean and that. I'm not going to be talking about none of that. But I'm going to watch this hoe because I know what she did. So, yeah, I'm keeping up with all of it now because I'm watching for a reason now. You feel me? I'm keeping up with everything for a reason now because now, see, then Ronnie was alive. Now, Ronnie is gone. And I spoke to him days before that. Days before that, I spoke to that boy. And the only reason why I'm saying boy is because he's younger than me. But he was a man. He was a man. And I could not stand how people was trying to play him like he was a little boy because he was doing the right thing. A boy would have let Chrisean pay them to shut them up. And that would have been good enough for them. A boy would have fell for her BS when she was trying to be nice to him after he came out with the truth. And he came out and said, now everybody want to be nice to Ronnie now. Now everybody want to be nice to Ronnie. And he wasn't going for it. After he heard Janet say that Chrisean was being mean to her baby, the next day Ronnie came out. And I know nobody don't pay attention to that, but I do. Ronnie came out after Janet said that Chrisean had not changed. When she got out, she was being mean to her baby again. Ronnie didn't know that. He came out the next day. Like, what? She being mean to my baby? I'm already can't sleep at night, and I already feel like he in danger, and I'm not tripping. He is in danger. I'm spiritually connected to my baby because he is my baby. And them nights that I couldn't sleep was because he was in danger. Ronnie came out the next day. If you don't believe me, check the date. That's what was his last straw. Hearing Janet confirm that Chrisean was being mean to her baby. Confirm that Junior had something going on. Because she said that her sister worked with kids with autism and mental disability. Remember? He had to see that baby sit in that courthouse by himself. And when Chrisean got locked up, we said, Ronnie, where you at? We said, why Ronnie ain't doing nothing? Who was here back then? Let them know. Put the ones in the chat when I'm speaking facts. Let them know, y'all. Who was here when we said, okay, we don't know how we feeling about Ronnie. We starting to like, I said, oh, somebody came in the chat and said, Lex, we shouldn't be about Ronnie because this is happening. He ain't doing it. I said, yeah, sis, I feel you. I feel you. It ain't no copyright on this song, but I do feel you about that. I'm starting to wonder about him. The next day, that boy came out and he said, what? It ain't as simple as y'all think, okay? I got stuff. Who he was letting us know. The people that was going live playing his videos every day. He was letting us know that it ain't that simple. That is a lot of stuff he got to do on the back end. Who knows that? Put ones in the chat. And if you don't remember that, that's cool. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't remember it. And you was here then. Only if you was here, though. Only if you was here. We done been through a lot. A lot. And one thing for sure, Two things for certain. Ronnie, when he left this earth, he knew we had genuine love for him. He knew that we believed every word that he was saying. He knew that we knew the truth. And he knew that we wasn't going to stop. Just because he ain't here don't mean his voice is silenced. He going to forever speak through this channel. Because we know the truth that he was speaking, and we're going to continue to speak it. Continuously. The truth is out, and she cannot go around it. Because we ain't going to let it happen. So if you new here, buckle your seatbelts. It's a lot of shit you about to find out in these next few days about what Chrisean did. If you supported Chrisean and now you're looking at her with a side eye, I don't care if you're doing it because now the majority is against it now. So you got the majority hoppers, the people who gonna always go to the majority, they gonna hop on it. But then you got some people who just wasn't paying attention like that. Remember I told y'all that the people who I meet in real life didn't even know that Ronnie existed. And they really thought that Junior was Blueface Baby. They had no idea. Remember when I told y'all that? And I was like, y'all, we got a lot of work to do. Because it's people who don't even know. Now those same people, now they coming to me, y'all. Ain't that some shit? Now they are coming to me and saying, you still doing YouTube? Yep. Oh, yeah, you still doing about this? Because I remember you had told me, yes, the truth is coming out. The truth will always come forth. It will always come forth. And so now that you're here and now that you're watching, buckle your seatbelts. We're going to keep it fun. We're going to keep it interesting. But when you see that everything that Chrisean Rock was accused of, she actually did. Huh. Boy, oh boy. Let's go, man. Keep going, Sean.
On Baby Chrisean's club feet. I am not stating in the video, if you listen to it, like listen to all of it, not just the parts you want to reply to. If you listen to the video, I stated that there is corrective surgery that the baby can get, the sooner the better. And there's also orthopedic shoes and whatnot that he can wear.
Okay, here's the thing with that. And I get it because this is the same thing that I said too, right? But see, it's a little bit different. Junior has cerebral palsy. So it's a little bit different. I had a homegirl, remember when I told y'all about my homegirl when she had the cast on her baby feet and she was going to that hospital back and forth, going to that hospital, getting surgery after surgery after surgery after surgery. But see, the difference in this is that Junior has cerebral palsy. So it's one thing for a baby's feet to be a certain way and for everything else in their body to be normal. But see, when the baby's feet is a certain way, because the entire body is a certain way, the doctors are not going to be interested in doing that because they could do certain things with his feet. But if he doesn't have that balance in his back, if he doesn't have that in his arms, he won't be able to walk anyway, which would be pointless to put the baby through surgery. They would simply put him in a wheelchair. I'm telling you right now, she has waited too late. And she needs to be getting a wheelchair, period. That's why Carlissa said that, because she's walking around with a damn stroller. And we're not going to be doing strollers at 5. He's going to be in a wheelchair. They make wheelchairs for kids his age. And he needs one. He needs to get used to being able to make the controls, because you could have had him walking. You could have had him walking. And you probably don't care. Still to this day, you don't care. And it's sad because y'all, I'm telling you right now, I am very big on being accountable for my words because I know the power that our words hold. And when you know that, you have to be accountable. So I would never put nothing on a baby. I would never say nothing like that about a baby. This was really hard for me to even get into. It was hard for me to even get into when Boo started the Save Junior campaign. I believe it was the day after or the next day. I remember she said something because I had said something about, somebody said something about Junior, and when I seen it, I was like, oh. oh, that's somebody, baby. This is hard because I don't like, you know, talking about or dissecting babies. But see, we weren't dissecting just any baby. I wouldn't want nobody online dissecting my baby. But see, when you go back and you look at the delivery video, when you look at what she did when she was pregnant, you damn right the baby need to be dissected. And we weren't the only ones who felt like that. Voodoo Dollhouse TV wasn't the only one who felt like that. Because if you look, Carlissa and Krishan's mother was dissecting the baby. So we ended up getting to a point where we started realizing, okay, the arm, the hand. Okay, do you know why he does that with his hands? Do you realize? You don't realize it. I'm going to tell you. Y'all, Junior does that with his hands because air is heavy to him. Air sometimes holds Junior down. He sometimes fights with gravity. That's what kids with cerebral palsy deal with. I'll show y'all in more depth another time. But I'm telling you, that's what kids with cerebral palsy deal with. And I looked, 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 and I looked. And I'm telling you, Junior fits the bill. He has cerebral palsy, and the reason why it's important to go ahead and say that is because the earlier you realize that, the better. There's a lady who's an expert on this, early detection. And the reason why she's an expert on early detection is because the doctors don't diagnose the baby until a certain time, and they could really help the baby way more if they diagnose the baby earlier. And a key sign in you knowing your child got cerebral palsy is if there was an injury during your pregnancy, if there was an injury during your labor, if you could not push your baby out, or you tried not to push your baby out because you didn't want to have your baby, and your baby was in the birth canal for a certain amount of time, and I know the mothers who do have children with cerebral palsy, you know this. There was some type of trauma during birth. That is how babies get it. Brain trauma during pregnancy, brain trauma during birth. Junior had a double dose. He had brain trauma during pregnancy, cocaine, Hennessy, okay, fighting, okay, what's the other one? Smoking. Krishan's water broke 3 days before she even went to the hospital. That's called trauma during birth. When your baby's water breaks and you don't go to the hospital for 3 days, but yet for some reason you decided you wanted to take a laxative after your water broke, but not go to the hospital. Now that sounds so fucking far-fetched now, doesn't it? I know y'all don't believe me. Y'all saying, oh, wait a minute. Nobody would do that. She did that. It's documented. And it's girls like her everywhere. I showed y'all Rochelle. She had a baby at home on the toilet because she on dope. And she tried to get the baby to poop so that the doctors wouldn't know that she was doing it while she was pregnant, bro. People like Krishan exist every day. Just because we're good people and we would never do that to a baby, we have to stop thinking that other people wouldn't, because we would save more kids if we would realize that. We would save more kids if we would realize that everybody ain't like us. If we would realize that everybody don't have a sound mind. Some people are sick out here in this world, y'all. It's sick, sad people out here. And we would save more kids if we accepted that faster. I'm going to let Sean keep going.
Where to correct his feet. The sooner, the better. Krishan is doing nothing to try to correct anything with baby Krishan because she wants the world to think that he is A-okay when we can all visibly see that he is not. If she got these things taken care of now, then he would be able to excel. He will be able to be a little bit more independent and all of those things, walk, all of that. But it's hard to do when nothing is being done. This baby is supposed to be seeing specialists due to the doxed information that was out there about him, his prognosis, diagnoses, illnesses, all of that is on display. And I believe that that is truly Krishan Jr.'s paperwork. It makes complete sense. And it's from a doctor's perspective, not some random fan or a random subscriber or a random content creator. No, this is from the hospital. So yes, I believe it. So this is the point of creating awareness so that Krishan or Krishan's family can see that this baby truly needs help. And he needs it immediately. The sooner the better. She is holding him back in life by not getting these things done. Also, she can prove a point and remove accountability for what she inflicted on this child. So again, yes, Club Feet can be taken care of.
Man, won't he do it? Man, won't he do it? Oh, I remember saying a big content creator needs to push this. Oh, I remember saying the only way that we're going to be able to get this pushed out, somebody solidified, somebody big is going to have to push this, bro. Woo, man, I'm so happy, man. Keep going, Sean. I'm sorry.
Be managed through surgery or corrective shoes, not just walking the baby around, flailing him around, stuffing his feet in shoes that he's not supposed to. That will make things worse.
Right.
Okay, still I digress. I love you all. Thank you all for your support. Let's get into this video. The first proportion of this video will be about Ronnie and an update on what happened to him and has any suspects been arrested or named. On February 3rd, 2025, at approximately 7:10 p.m., officers responded for a report of multiple shots fired in the area of Severance Tree Boulevard and Seapine Circle in Severance.
7:10 p.m. Everybody, put in the chat, 7:10 p.m. Put 7:10 in the chat right now. Everybody put 7:10 in the chat right now. I will explain it later. Put 7:10 in the chat, family. Go ahead, Sean.
Responding officers discovered a male victim lying on the ground in the front of the home in the 1700 block of Seapine Circle with an apparent wound. Officers administered medical aid to the victim, who was transported by fire department personnel to the University of Maryland, Baltimore, Washington Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. The victim was identified as 24-year-old Karan Mackay Khan of Severn, Maryland. The Anne Arundel County Police Homicide Unit assumed responsibility for the investigation. Homicide detectives and evidence collected unit personnel arrived on scene where multiple items of evidence were collected at the scene of the crime. Several witnesses were located and interviewed regarding the unaliving. The preliminary investigation indicates this was a targeted incident and not a random act of violence. Side note, there has been a small update in the Karan Khan, aka Ronnie Doe case. The witnesses that spoke to the police, one of them stated they saw the vehicle earlier that day. So it gives that the person was casing the area looking for Ronnie. The other witnesses.
Now this is important because Quail works out there. He has to drive to Severance sometimes. This is important. This is important, Lord. Let me bring it together right. Let me bring it together right, because I'm seeing the pictures in my mind that I need to bring forth to y'all. And I'm hoping that I can bring it forth right. Did you hear what he said? He said that the vehicle was seen early that day. Quail was also seen early that day. Oh, yeah, we seen him early that day. And like I said before, well, if you delete videos, that ain't doing nothing but showing us that we're right. That's going to let the police really be on you if you delete them videos. So if it's nothing, I wouldn't delete it because it's going to make it, it's going to make it look like we just solved the murder case. Now, stay with me, family. If you're new here, don't worry about that. I'll explain that later. Now, the vehicle was seen earlier that day. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead. You doing it.
Stated that Ronnie was unalived alone. He was not outside with like a group of people or anything like that. So it does give that someone was waiting for him. The vehicle was not announced by police, which is weird to me. It's like, why not say the vehicle that the person was in? This wasn't.
The reason why the police probably didn't say the vehicle that the person was in was probably because it was a business name on the vehicle. And maybe the business doesn't have shit to do with it. Maybe it was a work van. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe it's because they know the vehicle and they don't want to let the person who they know the vehicle is know that they know the vehicle. But I think that he wouldn't go in his own vehicle. I think he would go in his work van like a dumbass. And I think that they're not going to say the name of the vehicle because the vehicle doesn't belong to the M-worder. Huh? Turn it down if you don't like that. Turn it down. You got volume control. We all do. Don't quit me tonight. Go ahead, Sean.
Act of someone walking up, doing this to Ronnie, and then running away. No, not at all. This was done by vehicle. Another thing that I find suspicious is that the witnesses, I don't know if they're doing this out of fear or what, but they did not mention the vehicle, because if they did, then the police would have been looking for it. It would have been a tip that the police.
I think that the police know the vehicle and they know that the owner don't have to do with it. It was the motherfucker driving the vehicle. I digress. Let's keep going.
Police would have been looking for to find that vehicle as soon as possible so that they can get the people that are attached to it. They didn't have a license plate number or anything like that. The reason, again, I think this is weird, because they said they saw the car that day. Before Ronnie was unalived, the vehicle was seen. So very put off by that. I just wonder, again, if these witnesses are just fearful of this happening to them. I mean, look what happened to Ronnie. And as of now, the people that did this to Ronnie have gotten away with it. The witnesses also stated that it was more than one person inside of the vehicle.
Do you guys remember when I said, what if he went out there with her dad? God, did I not say that? Please, somebody, please. I know y'all in here. I know y'all in here when we was doing our investigating and it wasn't nothing but a couple of us in here. And I said, I feel like he went with her daddy. I'm sorry. Not the real daddy, the fake one. Mookie daddy. Eugene, huh? Did I not? That's why, and it's proof of it, because not only is it the video, but I had put his ass in the thumbnail one time. Remember? Ooh, y'all. I'm going to try to show y'all all of this real quick. I hope that I can get to it all, Holy Ghost girl. Do you see this, my sister? If anyone over here, I repeat, go in the other stream with full screen. It's some sort of technical issues. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to get rid of this. How about that? Did I fix something, guys? Because I didn't ask for that, whatever that was. But I seen something that said hide vertical, and then I see something that says show vertical. So I guess StreamYard put something new on here. Did I fix it, Holy Ghost girl? Did I fix it, sis? Was there something going on that I didn't know about happening? Yes. All the comments can be seen here. Some sort of technical issue. I hope y'all in here. Yes, y'all. Are y'all? No? I didn't fix it? Dang. People, this entertainment. Thank you for being here. We rolling. Holy Ghost girl is holding the chat down like a boss. When the other moderators get here, y'all let me know. Y'all know I'm going to say what's up to my sisters. But you know, the boss is in the building. I'm good. We good.
None of the people have been identified, nor has the police gained any other leads since the witnesses came forward and corroborated their statements. So as of right now, this is still an unsolved case, and the police do not exactly know who did this. But I contacted this county, and they stated they have been given some tips, but the police is withholding said information until they finish conducting their investigation. So prayers to Ronnie and prayers to Ronnie's family. As of now, the people that did this to Ronnie are still at large. People have.
Boom.
expressed that they don't feel that the police are doing everything that they need to do in this case when it comes to Ronnie, with them having no suspects, etc. Well, I'm here to tell you that's not necessarily true. Did you know that the police have tapped the phone of Quell, who is the friend of Chrisean, a very close friend of Chrisean's, a friend that would do anything for her? He is gang related from what is being stated in the streets, and the police have viewed him as a number one suspect besides Chrisean. I do feel that Chrisean is a suspect, but until they have further proof or evidence that she's involved, there's not much that they can do until then. But Quell has been questioned by the police. They have been to his home multiple times and brought him down to the police station with some questions.
One of them locked up for attempt murder, other one locked up for some other shit. Police tapping my phone, watching me, because I'm the one that these niggas called. They got me on investigation. I got so much shit going on, trying to get his lawyer money for this and this. Because I'm not going to talk to no homicide detective. Then, because like, y'all got a nigga named Ronnie, y'all got to know who that locked up. Like, this shit really crazy. Like, y'all want to speak to me about some shit I don't know about. All because when I roll a blunt, I'm smoking Raleigh. Like, if y'all watching, because y'all only doing this shit off YouTube, and motherfuckers keep calling them bitch ass YouTube motherfuckers. I had posted on YouTube, but I was doing at 7 or whatever.
Hey,
but I know how it works. I go on that.
Wait a motherfucking minute. Did y'all hear that? He just certified what I'm about to show y'all. He just certified what I'm about to show y'all. Okay? He just certified it. He said I had posted what I was doing at 17. First of all, if you are a kid or a rock tart, then that just went over your head. We all know that already is giving sus. What the fuck are you talking about, buddy? The fact that you're doing that is sus. The fact that you thinking you need a lawyer right now is sus. But however, it's too late for all of that. He done already said it. It's on black and white. It's on 4K, 1080p, whatever you get. It's on there. Now let me show you something. Because he just certified. Let me show you. In court, when you in court and you have to show something, when you wanna, you know, show a piece of evidence, you have to verify it. He just verified what I'm about to show y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. He just asserted the thing I'm about to show you guys. Hold on a second. Now, guys, I need you to know that you got to open your ears right now. Okay? Now, a while back, now I want to play it. So hold on, let me pull it up so that I can play it. Hold on. Here we go. Is it this one or this one? Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure that it's the right one. Is it this one? Hold on, wait. Baby, Carson could expose. Is she afraid of backlash? Blue. Okay. Y'all, it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait, honey. Hold up. It's worth the wait, I'll tell you that. It's worth the wait. Hold up. Okay, here we go. I want to play it. For some people, it took a long time to see the obvious. God bless them. But they saw it. And when that started to happen, he became a bigger problem. Then, hold on, y'all. That ain't the one. Hold on. Because you ain't going to want to miss this one. Hit the like button, y'all. I'm going in like this. How many likes we got? Wait a minute. We ain't got that many likes. Y'all. Come on now, y'all. I'm going in, y'all. Y'all, please like the video. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm finding it. That ain't. Hey, that ain't it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I know I got it, but it's just hard to see these little things down here. I know that ain't it, is it? That ain't the one. I know I made it into a short there, though. So I know it's on here because I made it into a short. Okay, that ain't it. Hold on. I don't care if I got to go through every one. I'm going to find it because this is important. This is important. I'm going to find it. Ooh, please let this be it. I didn't even know that was a short. I'm tripping. Okay. Wait. Good night. Hold on, y'all. It's worth it. No, we gonna find this. Y'all, if you been here, you know what I'm looking, you know what I'm about to pull up. If you been here, you know what I'm about to pull up. You know what I'm about to pull up. Oh. If you been here, you know what I'm about to pull up. Mm-mm. Is that it? Nope. Hold on. Man, I'm finna do it like this. I'm finna do it like this, y'all. Hold up. I gotta do it like this. Cause the way that I was just trying to do it is too small. I can't see it that way. Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen too. So y'all can see what I'm doing. Cause I'm about to go ahead and just okay. And I'm gonna go over here so that the new people, so that y'all can y'all will know how to get to it anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Am I already sharing this one? Yep, I'm already sharing this one. So let me go ahead and go over here so that y'all will already know how to get to it, child. All right. Well, the shorts. When you go to the shorts, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. Okay. This is important. This is important. All right. Now, y'all heard what Sean just said. Come over here to my shorts if you really, really, really want to get into it. Okay? If you really want to get into it, it's one of these right here. Hold on. Not that one. It's got to be this one right here. So what I'm telling y'all is Blue's truth in his heart. That ain't it. Is that he? That's one y'all can look at another time, but that ain't it. Hold on, y'all. Saying that the father of her child is dead. Now that's what she said. And y'all know I usually would say unalive, but I had to say exactly what it was because this is what we're gonna go on tomorrow, y'all. Saying that the father of I'm here. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Y'all saying that that ain't it. Don't worry, it's another one. There are shorts that I did about all of this. This saying that the father of her. Which one? Where is it? I know I got it. Am I looking over it, sis? Where is it? Okay, wait. It was after that. It was after that. But then when the internet started. Oh, it's not in that one. It's in videos. I just remember it's in videos because it was too long. Here it go, y'all. Here it go. Because it's in my videos because it was too long. I remember now. Evidence. But not only realizing that, let me know if I start breaking up, y'all. I'm sorry. I just pay attention. I'm sorry. But not to mention that he just said that's self-stitching on himself alone. So now here go the part that I was telling y'all. Hold up.
Happily ever after. So you think you about to be living happily happily ever after, and you know you doing foul shit, and you know you did some foul shit in front of me.
Listen, he said, thinking that you about to be living happily ever after. He's talking about Ronnie. This was the day that Ronnie was unalive. Wait a minute, that's when he got that hat on. What, y'all, everybody who in here right now, like this video. If you want to know the proof that this boy unalive Ronnie, come here. Come on. This is it. Clip this. I don't know what you got to do for the girls that's tech savvy. Somebody need to send this to Sean, Sweet Mom, all the people that's just now coming in. Somebody need to send this to them because he did it. He did it, and that's why he want a lawyer. We already when we seen this dummy was going live and all of that, I literally would do lives where I just recorded all the shit because I knew that this day was gonna come. And if he deleted, it ain't gonna do nothing but make him look more guilty. So he's stupid for that. Y'all know what I'm doing. But I already got it anyway. I already that already worked. I already got it anyway. Just watch this. He said happily ever after because Ronnie might think that him and Krishan gonna be together and be a family. Krishan could have been. She was definitely in Baltimore when he made this video. But that goes back to the point of Krishan trying to make him think that they cool and that they gonna be together so that she can have him unalive and it won't get back to her. But that's a whole nother point. I'm gonna play this part and then I'm gonna tell y'all something. So just watch this.
Nah. So tonight we going live, we going up, and I don't give a fuck.
Tonight we going live, we going up, and I don't give a fuck. This is when he was saying that he know Ronnie don't think he finna live happily ever after exposing Krishan. Okay? Tonight we going live, we going up, and I don't give a fuck. I want y'all to understand that the date of this was February 4th. earlier that afternoon, and I want you to pay attention to what this nigga got on because he thought he was slick. But see, the witness, Sean just read it to you. The witness saw the car twice. And Quell would have went back. I'm glad that nobody knows who the witness is, because ask anybody in this chat who know him, that boy would have went back and got that witness. If he had the gas, he would have came and tried to get me. That's how stupid he is. He threatened me the first day that I ever brought this up. He threatened me and told me the type of car he thought I drove. And that ain't no lie. That's facts. And it's on record. It's on record. I begged you, Quell. I begged you to tell the truth. And you wanted to get on here and play around like it's got. And now you stress the fuck out. I told you. You getting what you deserve. Everybody is. Y'all shouldn't have done that to that boy. Now, let me calm down because y'all need to see this part. Just listen, okay? Just listen. This is the day that Ronnie was on a live, y'all. And Quell is saying tonight is going down because if you go look, February the 3rd, Chrisean, the stylist, Sky, who else, y'all? All of her minions was on live together on February the 3rd. They did something that Chrisean don't never do. They did something called Bigo Live. And they sat on Bigo for 8 hours exposing Zeus. And I always told everybody who watched these videos, Chrisean will do this so you don't see this. That was the day that he was supposed to unalive Ronnie. The day they did that 8-hour live, Chrisean sat on Bigo with all of her friends so that they had an alibi. But she sat on Bigo waiting for him to tell her in the comments that it was done. He was supposed to go in the comments and tell her that he did it. But we're going to find out in court what really happened because something went wrong that day because it didn't happen. So do you know how they communicated the next day? He went live. That is how they communicated because of phone data. Cell data. You don't believe me, do you? I know you don't believe me. I know you don't. I know you don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Is this hold on. Yeah. Listen.
Phone data, like it's gonna be too much, bro. All because of
Phone
shit off YouTube and motherfuckers keep calling them bitch ass YouTube motherfuckers. I had posted on like YouTube, but I was doing at 7 or whatever. But I know how they work. I go on that bitch, they gonna want my phone data. Like it's gonna be too much, bro. All because the internet blew me trolling them.
He said he know they gonna want his phone data. That is why the smoking blick is gonna be the comments, because they thinking they can outsmart the police in Baltimore. And they got y'all looking stupid out there in 7. Because I keep telling y'all, they communicated through the comments. Chrisean came and got in his comments in this video. This is how he was telling Chrisean, I know I didn't do it yesterday when you did that 8-hour live, but it's going down tonight. That is how he communicated. They communicated through live and comments, so that way it won't be seen ever that they spoke to each other. That is how you know the first attempt on Ronnie's life was when she went to that mall. She went to that mall to lure Ronnie. That's why she went to the closest mall to him. Ronnie is documented that Ronnie said that he got messages from a fake page. That's fake page Shawty over there, okay? Burn account Shawty, okay? She will make a fake page or a fake social media account. so that it can't be connected to her. So that if it would have went through and he would have been unalive that day, they can't say she messaged him because it came from a fake name. She don't realize that they can still find you, dummy. You're not thinking about the IP addresses? Well, you watch Cops, you watch First 48, and you didn't even realize every device that you use, it don't matter whether it's a message or a text or a phone call, nigga. If a fake account was made on 003 and you use 004 to talk to people, and 003 is the Obama phone that you make fake pages with, that's not your main account, but you made a page and you delete it, it's still gonna be on there. So I'm glad that y'all thought that y'all could outsmart the police. Two stupid people thought they could out. I ain't gonna say that other word because I don't want to offend nobody, because nobody is that other word. But it just would have sounded funny if I would have said that other word. But I don't like using that word, so I'm not gonna use it. But yeah, man. So you just heard him say phone data, right? I'm trying to tell you how the boy is. Now watch this. This was done months ago. Matter of fact, I want y'all to know this was 7 months ago, okay? This was 7 months ago. We've been on this story for a minute. We've been talking about this since it wasn't popular or cool to talk about, because it's from our heart. Because Ronnie got our heart. And we care about Ronnie. We still do. We always will. And we was devastated when this happened to him.
Straight up. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. I definitely do. That's why I came right here.
Let me break it down. That's him talking to Krishan. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. This is the morning of. This is hours before Ronnie was savagely unalived. They did the live on the 3rd. It was supposed to be the 3rd. That was the day Krishan planned for it to be. But he didn't do it on the 3rd. Krishan sat on that live for hours waiting on him, and he didn't do it on the 3rd. So he was getting tagged and stuff because Krishan was like, man, what? Man, he didn't even do it. Like, and he said, I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. See, Krishan had already paid him a front end. He had a wad of money this day. She paid him half of the money, and she was supposed to give him a back end. Now, we're going to find out in court exactly how much. But Quail had money after Ronnie was unalive. Quail had new clothes. Let me not jump. I'm jumping again. Ain't not family. I'm jumping again. Y'all pay attention. This is all facts. No cap. This is the day of Ronnie unaliving, the morning of. He just said, I see y'all tagging me and everything. I see y'all. That's Krishan. Now listen to what he says to Krishan. They're talking through the comments. It's so fucking stupid. I see you, Krishan. I see you tagging me and everything. I see you. I definitely do. That's why I came on here. Now, y'all. Now I'm gonna run this all the way back without interrupting it. I think we all smart in here. Y'all don't need me to bust down every second. Y'all got it. I'm gonna run it back without it being interrupted so that it can be clear. Watch this shit. But not only realizing that, let me know if I start breaking up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But not to mention that he just said that's self-stitching on himself alone. So now here go the part that I was telling y'all. Hold up.
Happily ever after. So you think you about to be living happily ever after, and you know you doing foul shit, and you know you did some foul shit in front of me.
He said, thinking that you about to be living happily ever after. He's talking about Ronnie. He
Yes,
said
he
happily
is.
ever after because Ronnie might think that him and Krishan gonna be together and be a family. Krishan could have been, she was definitely in Baltimore when he made this video. But that goes back to the point of Krishan trying to make him think that they cool and that they gonna be together so that she can have him unalive and it won't get back to her. But that's a whole nother point. I'm gonna play this part and then I'm gonna tell y'all something. So just watch this.
Nah. So tonight we going live, we going up, and I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. I definitely do. That's why I came right here.
I see you, Krishan. I see you tagging me and everything. I see you. I definitely do. That's why I came on here. Now, y'all ready for the smoking? Pow, pow.
Clock it, Lex.
When we were watching this video right here, and oh, don't worry.
And be like, well, they don't have an issue with me.
Shout out to Great T. Don't worry. I got y'all. Don't worry. But not only realizing that. Hold up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. About to bust this down and dissect this short. Girl. Now this is the one. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Y'all ready to see what he wore? What he did to Ronnie? Watch this. Hold on, sis. Sis, I gotta break it down for him, sis. I gotta break it down for him. So, the people don't even see how stupid they are when they do stuff. If you look at what Quell had on that morning, he had something on up under it. He literally wore 2 outfits that day. You can run it back. We're going to run it back because it's clock time. We're going to run it back. This nigga wore all black under the outfit that he just had on. And I want y'all to watch. Everybody remember 7:10 p.m., right? We all remember 7:10 p.m., right? Now, we know when it comes to unaliving and all of that things, it's always give or take, right? It always could be 6:50 or 7:30. It's always give or take. Just by a few minutes, though. Not much. You still can put it together for a jury. Well, so stupid. I told you. You need to go in there and be honest with them people and turn yourself in. That was wrong what you did. Now, and y'all might be saying, wait, what you mean you told them? It was live. It was live. I don't have conversations with murderers. It was live. I don't like people that do what he do. We don't talk offline. No, it was live. So when I say I told you this, that was on live. I don't talk to M-worders. I don't know. Let me just get to this, y'all, because I'm so mad, but I'm glad that the truth is coming out. Now, like I said, 7:10 p.m. This dummy, he just said on the other video that y'all was just playing, that we was just playing, that Sean played. He said, I posted what I did around that time. Do y'all remember that? Oh, don't worry. We're going to be very clear tonight. We're not going to leave any room for any error. So let's just do this. Let's just simply do this.
Station with some questions.
One of them locked up for attempt murder. Other one locked up for some other shit. Police tapping my phone, watching me, because I'm the one these niggas called. They got me on investigation. I got so much shit going on, trying to get his lawyer money for this and this. Because I'm not going to talk to no homicide detective. Then, like, y'all got a nigga, Ronnie, y'all got a whole nigga that locked up. Like, this shit really crazy. Like, y'all want to speak to me about some shit I don't know about. All because when I roll the blood, I spoke about it. But like, if y'all watching, because y'all only doing this shit off YouTube, and motherfuckers keep calling them bitch ass YouTube motherfuckers. I had posted on YouTube what I was doing at 7.
I posted on YouTube what I was doing at 7:10. That is what this dummy just said. First of all, Second of all, he actually did, and we recorded it because we knew, oh my God, he thought it was genius, but it was really what is going to be used to really go ahead and get the warrant. Somebody get the police up in here. They need to see this because they've been missing it for months. But this is what they need to go get the warrant. He just certified this evidence as well because he did post this. When he came on the live and we all spoke to him, he felt the need to provide evidence to us. And he did. And when I looked at it, I just said, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. When I looked at the evidence that he posted, y'all are literally about to see him riding to go and do what he did to Ronnie, riding back from doing what he did to Ronnie, and smoking after the fact. Y'all are about to see him before and after Ronnie was unalived, and I hope y'all ready because this fool wore 2 outfits that day. He had on the brown so that it could literally be so different that it couldn't be mistaken for the black. But if you look, the black was up under the brown. I'm not even going to play with it. I'm not even going to play with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and play this, and then I'll go back and show it to you again. Okay? Watch this video, y'all. Watch this video. Oh, y'all, it makes me mad every time I go back in it. It make me mad, y'all. Video says I was trolling a different clown the second Ronnie died. He said I was trolling a different clown the second Ronnie died. Now, the reason why he's saying a different clown is because he wants us to believe that who he is trolling is not Ronnie. So he's saying a different clown. He is so stupid, y'all. So stupid. Now, look, he got on here Monday at 7:05 p.m. Notice at 7:05 p.m., he still got the brown jacket on, and he still got that beanie on, the brown and tan beanie on. This is at 7:05, though. Ronnie died at what time, girl?
7:21, I believe. Or they found them somewhere. Yeah, somewhere through there. Somewhere right through there.
7:30. Now, this is 7:05, and he got the brown hat and the brown jacket on. 7:15. Y'all seen him flip those times? He went 7:05, 7:10, 7 something. But notice he in the car. He in the car riding, y'all. He in the car riding, but he's trying to be deliberate and communicate with somebody like we gonna give a fuck that you was talking to somebody right before you did a crime. Do you think that the police is gonna care about that? If anything, your dumb ass got yourself caught up more because there were cell towers that you had to use to control somebody. And they're going to track your ass all the way back to Baltimore County. It's over for you, bruh. Now watch this, though, because we ain't got the 7:30 yet. 7:05, 7:10, 7:15.
Right. I watched it 20
times. He got on the beanie that's tan and brown, and he got the black thing on up under it. This is all before the time that they said this happened.
Yeah.
Chill out.
7:23. We know that's bullshit.
Hey, chill out.
8:03. Boom! What this nigga wearing? He got on that hoodie. He got on the black shirt. He took that damn layer of clothes off. He took that damn. Y'all, it make me mad, y'all. Ooh, I get emotional, y'all. I get emotional, y'all. Look at what this nigga is wearing. Look at what this nigga is wearing. He's so stupid. But I'm glad he's stupid because we're going to get justice. Because we are going to get Chrisean. Okay? Us clocking him, the fact that he did it is only the beginning. We're going to find that stylist if the police won't. And we're going to get Chrisean. Because this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. This boy is wearing all black. When Ronnie was alive, he had on khaki and tan. After Ronnie was unalived, he had on all black. This is only the beginning of the evidence, however. There is so much more that I'm going to show y'all. I plead the blood of Jesus over me, my children, their fathers, and all of our families in the places that we live, sleep, eat, be, reside at, or go to. From the crown of our head to the soles of our feet, Lord, keep us covered and protected. Everybody in Becoming Family, Father God, keep us all covered and protected in Jesus' name. That boy. Do y'all need me to play this again? If you're new to Becoming Family, I need you to get in the chat right now. Because I need you to tell me if I need to play this again. If it's something that's not clear to you. I'm not going to be mad. If you got doubt, get up in the chat right now. Because I'm telling you what I know. This boy literally posted that. And he don't realize that we clearly see you had on one thing at work all day. You wanted to be seen in that. You wanted to be seen in that. So you went live twice. You was out and about all day at work. But see, what you messed up at was that you rode by Ronnie house. You rode by Ronnie house earlier that day in the work truck. Because you found out that Chrisean was disappointed. Because you was getting tagged and stuff. Remember? I see y'all tagging me and everything. I see y'all. And oh my God, this boy right here, oh, he do not want to disappoint Chrisean. Oh yeah. Who ain't gonna take $50 from Chrisean? Now see, before we get off of here tonight, I need to let y'all know how obsessed with Chrisean he is, don't I? Don't I, y'all? They might be thinking to themselves, why would somebody just want to do that for somebody? They don't know how much, how crazy about Chrisean he is, do they? They don't know that he gave Chastity free rides for months just off of the strip that she Chrisean's sister. They don't know that he literally stalked their whole family. They don't know that he stalked Petey and pulled up on Petey every day. They don't know that he stalked Chrisean's fake daddy, Eugene, and pulled up on Eugene, recording, saying, can you call Chastity and can you call Chrisean and tell them that I'm sorry and I don't want no problems? Do y'all think they need to know that part too? Because it probably just is just not clicking, is it? Chrisean took advantage of what she seen in him. She knew that she could get him to do this. She needed a crash dummy. And she took advantage of her lightness, if you will. Not to mention, after Ronnie was unalived, he had on the nicest clothes that he'd ever had on in his life. I'll show you that part too. If you just getting into this and you just seeing this, it's cool. But you got a responsibility now that you know. You need to share this video. Put ones in the chat. When these videos come on, blow them up. Go back in the chat after the video and put ones in the comment section on the comments after the video. This shit ain't monetized. I ain't getting no money off of this. The only thing that I get is y'all support. That's it. Y'all support. That's it. I stopped monetizing my videos when Ronnie passed away for 2-3 months. I wasn't even clicking monetize. You'll be able to tell because those videos won't have any commercials on them. That's how much it hurt me. And it still hurt that I look at this. I'm going to blow it up and play it back so y'all can see this again before I go back to Sean's video. It's ridiculous. Jack it off, y'all. Take this short. Girl, y'all ready? Y'all
Let's
ready?
go.
Y'all ready to see what
Look
he
at him. That's
wore?
him earlier
What he
that
did,
day.
what he did to Ronnie? Watch this. This video says I was trolling a different clown the second Ronnie died.
Hey,
Now,
sister.
he got on here Monday at 7:05 p.m.
Yes, he
Notice
was.
at 7:05 p.m. he still got the brown jacket on, and he still got that beanie on, the brown and tan beanie on. This is at 7:05 though. Ronnie died at what time, girl?
7:21, I believe.
Or
Or they
7:30 is
found
what
him
I heard.
somewhere. Yeah, somewhere through there. Somewhere right through there.
7:30. Now
7:21.
this is
Give or
7:05, and he
take.
got the brown hat and the brown jacket on.
Right.
7:15. Y'all seen him flip those times? He went 7:05, 7:10, 7 something. But notice he in the car. He in the car riding, y'all. He in the car riding, but he's trying to be deliberate and communicate with somebody. Like, we gonna give a fuck that you was talking to somebody right before you did a crime. Do you think that the police is gonna care about that? If anything, your dumb ass got yourself caught up more, because there were cell towers that you had to use to control somebody.
Now, that's the thing. That's the thing. You didn't watch First 48 that good. You didn't watch the Young Thug trial that good. Because if you would have, you would know that if you use your phone at all, if your phone is on at all, it's going to switch towers every time you go further distance. If you are on the highway, every time you go past a certain point, your phone's going to switch to a different cell tower. Not to mention the license plate readers that they probably got on you. I digress.
And they're going to track your ass all the way back to Baltimore County. It's over for you, bruh. Now watch this, though, because we ain't got the 7:30 yet. 7:05, 7:10, 7:15.
Right. First, I watched it 20
and he got on
times.
the beanie that's tan and brown, and he got the black thing on up under it. This is all before the time that they said this happened.
Yeah.
Chill out. 7:23. We know that's bullshit.
Hey, chill out.
8:03. Boom. That's what he had on. He got on that hoodie and he got on a black shirt. He took that damn layer of clothes off. He took that damn jacket off, y'all. He took that damn jacket off, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm lying.
Yes, sir. Clock that shit. Yes.
He unallowed money. That is after 7:30, and his clothes have changed. So can you be? Can you be? Justice for Ronnie.
Period. Justice for Ronnie.
I got you, bro. I told you I got you, bro. Told you I got you, bro. Say this shit.
Let him take that nappy ass little quilted ass hat to prison with him.
Let him take it, girl. He wore that, and his dumb ass nigga decided he was gonna go live.
The gig is up, Quill.
Oh my God, bro. I can't.
Decided he was gonna go live.
The gig is up, Quill.
Yeah, hold on. Let me fix this. Oh my God, bro. I'm about to bust this down. All right. Now, that's enough for one night for us. We're going to go back to Sean David Wade's video. We're going to get back on that, but we're going to do this in sections because I can't take but so much, okay? We're going to do this in sections. I did this like this because I need y'all to know, if you came through here, I need you to know this ain't no this ain't no facade. This ain't no facade. Mm. Let's go back to Sean video.
Whatever. But I know how they work. I go on that bitch, they gonna want my phone data. Like, it's gonna be too much, bro. All because the internet blew me trolling them. Like, that's why I need, like, Queen lessons and shit like that. I need motherfuckers to apologize to this bitch and say they know I didn't do it.
I ain't apologizing for
There's no way
shit.
you not know my brand.
I'm not apologizing for shit. Sis, give me a better way to say it, Holy Ghost girl. I'm not apologizing for none of it. I'm not apologizing for none of it. You went out like a hoe because you literally wanted to sneak him like Krishan sneak people. You let that girl take you out your kid's life, out your family. You let that girl mess your life up. And you got them 2 beautiful daughters. And you let that girl, you better go to the police and talk to them before they catch y'all so that you can have some type of leverage because you let that girl take you out of them girls' lives. Because you know that it's coming. You can't fucking sleep at night. You were sitting up there talking about you needed Krishan to get you a lawyer. Everybody. So y'all know, when he said Blueface owe me money, ... that was his smoking gun. That was his indirect to Krishan. The truth is that Krishan owed him the money, not Blueface. But he said Blueface because that was his way of telling Krishan, I'm going to tell on you or I'm about to say something crazy. Because, you know, if you want to get Krishan to do what she said she was going to do, you got to go to the internet. Everybody know that. You got to go to the internet to make her keep her word on anything. She'll keep her word for the internet. She'll feed her baby for the internet. She'll take him to the doctor for the internet. Krishan do anything for the internet. That's a song. What she do for the internet? Huh? For the internet. Huh? For the internet. Huh? For the internet. Oh, we gonna make a song, right, boy? Y'all, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I feel a song coming on for the internet. What she do for the internet? She feed the baby for the internet. Woo! Woo! She acting crazy for the internet. Woo! That ain't his baby. For the internet. Is Blueface crazy on the internet? Woo! It's a song coming on. Who? For the internet. Rest in peace to Ronnie, man. Rest in peace to Ronnie. So did Carissa go to Be More the day before on the day of Ronnie 11? I don't know about Carissa, but I know Krishan was in Be More for sure. She for sure was in Be More. Because she couldn't give him the money any other way but cash. He had money in his pocket that day. He said it was going down. Krishan was sending him messages, tagging him and stuff, because she had already gave him some money, and she sat on that live for 8 hours, and he didn't do it. He messed up her alibi. You seen the stylist on that 8-hour live. After Ronnie was on a live, you didn't see the stylist anymore. The stylist is the only one who helped Krishan doctor those DNA tests. He helped Krishan hide the fact that the baby had issues. He helped Krishan hide the hernia. He helped Krishan hide the fact that Ronnie and Blueface thought they was the father and only one of them really was. He helped her with all her dirty work. So she felt comfortable enough to let him know what she was doing. And he found out that it happened. Ronnie was unalive. It was done. And he feel like he got sucked into something that he didn't ask for. And he is scared. He has left the building. But he's still on the face of the earth. He's hiding. He's hiding. When Krishan was in jail, he still was out doing interviews talking about her. The nigga wanna be outside. We not finna play like that. The nigga wanna be outside. If you don't see him, it's for a reason. Tell me where the fuck he at. Tell me where the stylist at. Where has he been seen at since Ronnie was unalive back in February? Tell me where you seen the stylist at in March, April, May, June. Go find the stylist. Find a stylist. But you can't. The only reason you might see him now is because the pressure is really on now. So niggas might be saying, come out, man. Why you acting like this? You acting weird, man. Somebody might be pressuring the stylist to come out. But you know, somebody also might be calling the Steve Wilkos show to get the attention on that. So nobody is thinking or talking about this. Because now they're questioning people who she knows now. See, when she called the police on Tareen, she didn't think that they was going to want to question her about some things. And she was like, no, what? I ain't got nothing to talk to y'all about. And got her ass up out of there ASAP. They got back in them cars and dipped. Tekashi, come holler at us. How did she act, Tekashi, that night? That night when the police started questioning her. How did she act? Tell us, Tekashi. Tekashi, baby mama, you know you're a friend to the show. You know we like you over here. We think you're beautiful. Get Tekashi to tell us, how did she act when them police wanted to ask her questions? Because, by the way, y'all, she refused to go down to question it, too. She told Quell not to go.
On my people's door looking for me. Call this number. So now I got to ride out fucking. I got about Columbia, but I got to ride out. I forgot the number of the district. It's in my phone. The district. Got to ride out this fucking district.
Thank you, boo.
Hey, see the fuck that text is talking about. That's wild, bro. All because motherfuckers be on this bitch. Just anything, bro. Like, I know. I think I might be cool, and they might not be on no bullshit trying to lock me up because they said they just wanted a question. Feel me? Like I'm smoking around. Y'all mad because I'm about to light this dumb ass up. Look, burn this dumb ass up. That's what we do, live. I don't got nothing to do with it. I don't know nothing. I know we got over $30. I ain't even saying that, but that's the police telling y'all. But this is y'all, bro. These grown ass people just, if y'all don't know it's true, or y'all don't even think that y'all got to start speaking up, bro. Because the only thing we doing, bro, so we gonna use Ronnie, and then if they lock me up for false imprisonment and shit like that, we're gonna lose a black man that sent an innocent black man to jail because he got on here live joking. I'm smoking on Ronnie pack. Y'all took that round. Then I don't know if it's about $100,000. I was geeking when I said nigga Blueface got $100,000. I don't know if it's. I don't know if they just trying to see what I want to say, see what I know. I don't know. Push that like button, yo. So when I get down here, if I can record it, I'm gonna try to record the shit for real. They ship over at 5:30, 4:36, some shit. They ship over, so I died too. But I can't catch a break. Got to do like my grandmother shit. Not on my head, that's good. fucking, what you said it was in the Durango. A silver Durango, knocking on my door. Hey, Mr. Jones here? Yeah, tell Mr. Jones, ooh, that's my business card. Like, what, bro? Y'all really want to talk to me? What is it to talk about? Oh, yeah. Now, this why, and then I feel like, all right, you probably stop going on YouTube after that shit. It just shit make me look guilty. And now, I'm coming back to YouTube, so my shit will be documented when I'm outside doing this, bro, because I'm back on the tube, bro. I'm gonna go out here in Southern Maryland. I would rather go to this precinct. And I'm already dealing with some other shit from jail phone conversations that we police. Oh my, like, it's too much. It's real, yo. Like, Queen Lexus, yo, Queen Lexus, all them crazy ass motherfuckers that on here really saying, I'm trying to hold. That shit wrong, bro. Like, boy, yo, like, y'all, if y'all pass here, they trolling, or just fucking with y'all, like, y'all believing in it, so I'm trolling y'all. Like, y'all don't see a nigga trolling, then I don't know what the fuck else to say, because that's wild, bro. Y'all niggas can't know, bro.
Normally, when niggas trolling, they don't need to go get a lawyer. We have this recorded. This nigga was trying to get a lawyer. Yeah, he called the lawyer and was asking the lawyer hypothetical questions. He don't even understand how this looks. And then not to mention, I don't know if you've seen him lately, but his car's nicer than it was when we first seen him. Look at what he wears, what he wearing. Y'all better, y'all must don't know how Quill was really riding. I'm going to show you. And Quill, you know I'm going to show him. You know I'm going to show him. I'm going to show you. You know I'm going to show you. I got to.
I know niggas calling down. I know. He got till February, March, April, May, June, July. Come on, bro. 5 months, bro. Come on, bro. 5 months. Am I under arrest? No, I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave. But they don't got nothing to do with that. Really? That shit crazy. If I'd have known the Rock Tars, the Queen Lexus, and all of them was gonna make videos saying I did it, I wouldn't even came to the YouTube trolling on it. I'd have left it on my Instagram while I was camping. But since that's what y'all want, that's what y'all got, bro. Y'all reporting it to the police, smoking that around shit. It's cool, but I got this spray recording the Queen Lexus. You said out your mouth, I did it, bro. Real shit, bro. I can talk to my father. That's about to take it. Defamation of character. I'm telling you, bro. So am I, bro. You put my life in jeopardy. Yeah.
Stop threatening me. Y'all, if anything happened to me, y'all already know. Yep. If anything happened to me, yep. Y'all already know. It's one. But guess what? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I will live and not die and declare the work of the Lord in Jesus' name. And I mean that to the bottom of my soul. Because God knows my heart and he knows that I'm doing this because I really, really think it's so messed up that man had to be unalive simply because he heard his son's soul calling for him. He felt his son calling for help. And he couldn't take it no more. And he matched the gas all the way down. And I supported him doing that. And he was supposed to come and interview over here. And if he would have made it to do that, oh, man, once we would have got to talking, because when we get to talking on the phone, I'd be like, hold on, wait, because we're going to talk about this when we talk. Because we're going to just go. Because I'm not somebody who's going to interview him like a Tasha K or like the white girl who interviewed him, where you asking questions that you really don't know. I knew all the good questions to ask him. I knew that my story, what I went through when I went to LA, when I told him that,
Oh, then he was gonna really understand it, and really, man, the truth was gonna come all the way out. Because one thing that Ronnie would do, if he talking to you and he feel like you taking his story for a joke, he gonna clam up. He gonna clam up on you, and he gonna 52 fake, boom, go the other way. The minute that he feel like you taking him for a joke, it's a wrap. You gonna still be talking to him, but you done lost him at that point. His soul wanted to say the truth, but he didn't just want to put it in anybody's hands because his life ain't funny. And if you laughing about him telling you that, then you really gonna laugh about him telling you that, yeah, he did take that charge for Chrisean. If you laughing about him being a gentleman to her and her doing this to him, how you think he gonna feel about telling you that he literally took a charge for a brawl? It ain't funny. He loved her. He gonna clam up. He clammed up on Tasha K. That's why it's confusing, and I wish that he understood that. But then when he started talking to them other people, I told him, I was like, he was like, yeah, you're right. Don't nobody want me to talk to you, da da da. And I told him, I don't tell you that because I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to control you. So I'm just gonna stand back and let you, because I know you new to this. And I know when I came into social media, it was a lot of shit that I went through. It was a lot of shit that I had to learn. And when somebody is new coming into social media and you try to tell them that, they might take it the wrong way and think you're trying to control them, or that you're jealous, or that you don't want them to prosper, or that you don't want this person to, and it's not that. So you literally got to sit on your hands and let them go ahead and make the same mistakes that you made, because they don't want to hear no shortcuts right now. They just getting in. So I didn't want to tell him, like, don't talk to this person. But I knew, I told him, I said, bro, she going to send people to you to try to change your mind. She going to send people to you. And I knew why I came up on this platform one day and snapped on somebody. And y'all know, you people who here know that I snapped. Like, he can say whatever the fuck he want to say. It's his channel. Don't come on here talking about he don't need to talk about Chrisean. Don't come on here telling him he don't need to talk about Chrisean. Because you gonna talk about what you want to talk about. Let people talk about what they want on their platform. That's why it's called YouTube. If you don't like what they're talking about, go somewhere else. But let people talk about what they want to talk about. It's the point of having a channel if you got vice grips on your mouth. Let them be itself. I'm mad, y'all. They did that to him. He didn't deserve that shit, man. He didn't deserve it. I don't even want to get emotional about this, bro.
Doing it like that. So I'll be back about it, y'all. Go take care of it.
On Adapted Mind.
I know that was harder to hear. There's a lot going on with the background of this video, but I will explain as much as I can. So Quell is a longtime friend of Chrisean Rock and her family. He's no stranger to getting in trouble. He's also no stranger to violence. Allegedly, Quell was on social media because of Chrisean, and some questions were asked of him of Ronnie, and he feels that social media content creators on YouTube and on TikTok gave the police the tip that they need to speak to him, feeling that he is a suspect. He comes live and he is yelling at some of the content creators that he feels contacted the police to let the police know. He feels that if he would have never came forward and done certain interviews, that the police would not be viewing him as a suspect. I feel that he is a suspect, and I do think that he is lying, because if social media was enough to have police tap his phone and bring him in for questioning multiple times, then why haven't they done that to Chrisean? Chrisean is the #1 suspect on the internet with internet detectives and police that did something to Ronnie Doe. I'm even one of those people as well that feels that she has had a lot.
I got the answer to that, because half of that is the reason. Quell came up on my platform one time and one time only, and the reason why I had him come up on there is because I wanted him to tell us what he did that day. I wanted him to tell us his story. You know why? Because I shouldn't say this right now. It's not a good time to say this, y'all. No, I ain't gonna say it right now, but just remember this moment. One day I'm gonna be able to say it. But she is watching. Get out of my chat, Chrisean! Yeah, I see you back there. Just because you think you being quiet, you think we can't see you? I can see you. Get out of my chat. Go. What you just sitting there laughing for? Get up and get out. You stinking up the place. Smelling like cheese. Walking around here smelling like cheese. Get out of my chat. Can't sit here. Seat's taken. You can't sit here, Forrest. You can't sit here. Ooh.
To do it may have had Quell do this to Ronnie. Now, again, I do not believe Quell. I do think that if he didn't do this, then he knows exactly who did. Again, the police would not be zeroing in on this individual if they felt he had nothing to do with it. Police also would not zero in on this individual just because of a tip that they got from a content creator off of social media. This is bigger than that, to make the police react. Again, if that was enough to have certain content creators come forward and say you did this, then Chrisean should be already arrested and behind bars. Let me know what you think in the chat. Do you think that Quell had anything to do with this, or do you think that this is just simply a mistake? Again, I feel where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't feel that the police would be targeting this individual if he had nothing to do with it. Again, he either did it or knows who did. I digress. Let's keep going. Speaking of Ronnie's family, I do think it's important to hear how the family feels about Karan's passing. So let's get into someone that was very close to him and what he had to say about Ronnie's passing. 24-year-old Karan Makai Khan, aka Ronnie Doe, has been unalived in Maryland. Ronnie, who was TV personality Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend, passed away at approximately 7:10 p.m. on February 3rd, 2025. This comes weeks after he claimed he is the father of Chrisean Rock's son, not rapper Blueface. Ronnie's uncle took to Facebook to announce his sad passing. This feels like a nightmare. I've been up crying all night. I'm not supposed to bury you, nephew. You supposed to bury me, Ronnie's uncle wrote. Karan, before Elijah was born, you were the closest I had to a son. I haven't felt like this since I lost my father. I watched you grow up and been there every step of the way. It hurts so bad that your life was taken, but I know you're at peace now. I'm praying for justice so we can all have closure. I love you and will truly miss you. R.I.P. Karan, nephew. Definitely reached out to Devon, which is Karan's uncle, just to get some feedback on how he feels and if they have any more information about this ongoing investigation, and is there anything that we can do as a public to help out. So once I get the response from him, I will definitely let you all know what Devon has to say, and I just feel horribly. So he definitely wants Karan to have justice, and he wants the family to be able to have peace. But as of now, again, this is still an ongoing investigation. When things like this happen, it's word of mouth and also word on the street. Word on the street is that this was gang related and that Chrisean Rock had everything to do with Ronnie's passing. Besides Ronnie's funeral, his mother has not spoken out much, but it doesn't mean that she's not here for the subliminals. When Ronnie was taken, she made a post that said, "Y'all really unalived my son." And not only that, she put up a post of Ronnie and she was playing Jaden Alexis' song.
Okay.
What do you feel like that means?
Selena. I'm here for the Jaden.
My opinion, I feel that she was playing Jaden's song because Jaden and Chrisean are ops of one another. I believe that Karan's mom believes that Chrisean had everything to do with her son being
subliminal.
In my perspective, it's like this. Shorty literally came through on the mills. She tried to flex her muscle, do all that little weird, not knowing that I'm on her. You get what I'm saying? Not knowing that I'm already seeing everything that's going on before it even go on. You get what I'm saying? So she thinking like, all right, she's slick, she this, she that, but she not even knowing like, shorty, I'm already on you. I knew you've been out here since you checked off the plane. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a dark conversation like, shorty, you been, yeah, I had my mask on. Okay. I approach her. Cool. She straight hits me with the, oh my God, like she was frightened. You get what I'm saying? She wasn't expecting me to pull up on her and check her temperature. So I pulled up. I'm like, can we talk? Talk about what? Let's not be childish. Let's talk like adults. I'm not trying to blow your spot up. I'm not trying to make a scene. I'm trying to talk to you one-on-one as an adult, away from your little friends, because they don't lay wood that how they would. They don't got like I do. So they don't, you know what I'm saying?
He was just mad.
You're not ready to do that, Ronnie. You're not ready to do what? Not ready to do what? Ain't nobody doing nothing to y'all. I'm trying to talk like an adult. Right? Right. Talking about something. Oh, we not ready to do that, Ronnie. Shorty, mind your business and hold Junior, but you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm not playing with you. Stay in your lane. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her, not the yes man. I'm talking to her directly. So, you get what I'm saying? She got what? Estrogen. She ain't got no testosterone.
Just mad.
She ain't got balls like me. So, I'm not even trying to get on that with her. She's a female at the end of the day. But she need to mind her business at the end of the day. So, now, They try to act all scared. Now they trying to act like, oh, Ronnie Deacon, Ronnie tripping. Now they running in Subway. How do we end up in the storage room in Subway? I'm in the back with the bread and cheese and the bowls at. And at this point, I had to pull my phone out. Because now what's going to happen is she's going to try to play police games, trying to say, oh, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that, knowing damn well I ain't do nothing. So yeah, I pulled my phone out. Now I'm recording. So we had my side of things. We had their side of things, and we had the truth. You get what I'm saying? Now, Bristol handing Junior off to somebody else. I'm not getting aggressive. I'm not trying to put Junior in danger. So I'm chilling. But I'm talking to Krishan. Cool. We in these people workplace. They back making Italian cold cuts, cheesesteaks, and we in the mix. Right next to him. We ain't putting no cheesesteaks together. We ain't cutting no bread. We ain't laying no mayo. Why are we in Subway behind the counter? We ain't got no business back here. Let's get out of here. So I'm like an adult and I tell them, let's go. So now she's looking for the nearest security guard, the nearest police. Cool. I don't know him. Okay. Now we call security. So now we walking out of Subway because now we doing too much. So we find the super cop, super security guard.
But don't know Ronnie.
Now he want his moment. He know he gonna be on the internet today. Cool. Stay with me, yo.
Okay.
Shorty goes to the police, looks the police directly in his face and say, I don't know him, he's harassing me. So now the police like, all right, she got a baby, it's a bunch of females, it's this man, he got a mask on, all right, let's see what's to it. So now I'm trying to talk to the police and tell them like, look, yo, I'm not trying to do nothing to nobody, I'm not trying to harm nobody. At the end of the day, I got a process server here, I'm trying to serve this lady her paperwork. I'm not trying to directly serve her, I'm trying to get her served. Cool. So now I'm like, yo, I'm really like surprised and I'm really like frustrated, angry, disappointed. Cause I'm like, yo, how is you sitting right here acting like you don't know me? You just posted messages of me and you talking last year and you deleted a whole bunch of messages making it look like I'm talking to myself. Now you don't know me?
Now who
I
else
just brought you
said
to the hood,
that?
had you at the store taking pictures with the kids. Now you don't know me?
He
all right,
just
cool.
had
I'm not
her
tripping
at
off of
the
that.
store
Cool.
taking pictures with the kids.
So now the police is like, all right, woo. So now the mall cop, he getting all on his super stuff. He acting all aggressive, putting his hands on me, all that cool. I'm like, sir, like, you don't even know. Like, my neck and my back is seriously injured right now. I got in a car accident, bro. You sitting there putting your hands on me, doing all this extra stuff because I'm trying to be a father. Cool. Allied security ain't got no business putting their on you as a shopper in a Run Mills mall. You get what I'm saying? So we going straighten that. That ain't even here nor there. They like, get out. I'm like, yo, I got water on my feet. Your super cop just poured all this water, just knocked the table over, like my shoes messed up. Like I can't even walk, bro. I'm doing a moonwalk in this motherfucker. You feel me? Like I'm doing a moonwalk in this thing, like I'm in the Jackson 5 or something. So I'm like, all right, bro. Like I can't even, like, let me like get my foot in. Like I don't even got no grip. You get what I'm saying? So, my name. She like, yeah, he on probation, but if it ain't no charges, he can go. He's cool. Obviously, I'm here.
In December of 2024 was the infamous incident where Karan was told that Krishan was at the mall with Krishan Jr. So he went down there to try to have a conversation with her and also try to get her served so that he could get a DNA test for Krishan Jr. I don't feel that it is a coincidence that weeks later in February, he was deceased. Remember, Ronnie passed away February 3rd, the beginning of February. And this incident occurred towards the end of December. And then not even a month or so later, Ronnie's gone in the same area that both of them are from. After Krishan has threatened multiple people, and Karan being one of them, during the incident with Karan and Krishan at the mall, Krishan called the police on Ronnie, and she also made it seem as if she didn't even know who he was. Like he was a complete stranger walking up on her and her child.
I love you, Karan. For life, son, for life. Niggas are probably running. Know that better days coming. I love you, Karan. I love you, Karan. For life, son, for life. Niggas are probably running. Know that better days coming.
Karan had a GoFundMe after he passed that reached up to $16,000 for his burial, etc. Krishan donated nothing, and Krishan also did not attend Ronnie's funeral. That gift.
Why is this important? Why is this important? Why is this important? I need y'all to know that when somebody decide they not gonna do something and they ain't did nothing wrong, they don't got nothing to hide, they not worried about nothing, they gonna be how they are and stand on it. That's just what it is. That's how they gonna be. That's how they dealt with it. They either did something or they didn't. Y'all didn't hear Krishan say nothing about, rest in peace to him when he first passed away. As a matter of fact, y'all know she came out and said she was about to make 6 Hebrew hot dogs. And I believe that Ronnie was hit 6 times. And they never told us how many wounds he had. But she eat 6 of them? I'm going to go back and watch that one because I believe however many hot dogs she ate is how many, because she said, oh, that one's overcooked. And we know that Quell talked about hitting Ronnie in his face to make sure his mama couldn't have an open casket. That is what Quell said. I know y'all don't believe that, but I got it recorded. He could never delete it. If he deleted off his page, that just lets us know we are right. If you know what I'm doing, you know what I'm doing. If you don't, just zip it. So I cannot wait to find out if them 6 Hebrew hot dogs that she ate. We already know Quran Makai Khan is a Hebrew name. She was talking about eating Hebrew hot dogs when she got back to Los Angeles. I was doing a live talking about how she feels like the Grim Reaper and how she like walking around, how she like having on a hood when she doing evil shit. Like when she did that 20v1. And you know what she did that night? She put something over her head to let us know that we was right. She liked darkness. Everybody who thought she loved God. No. And this might be a drastic jump for you, because you might just be waking up, when you seeing what's going on with Junior. You might just be waking up when you see 6 Side. But you're on a journey now. Now you are on a journey. And I'm telling you right now, the things you're going to find out on this journey is going to be unbelievable. But you know what? It's going to teach you about that neighbor that you got that's just like her. It's going to teach you about that girlfriend your son got that's just like her. So that way now you can see them coming. And they can stop getting over and getting off. Because that's the thing. They just simply change people so they can keep running the same game. But they move like this. You know why they move like this? Because they let the enemy operate through them more so than God. They don't have their own personality. They don't have their own thoughts, ideas, or suggestions. They simply watch somebody else and they'll copy what they think is cool. I literally showed them Krishan looking at some girl. She didn't know the girl was on camera. The girl was dancing a certain type of way, and Krishan literally started dancing exactly like the girl and didn't even realize the girl was in the damn frame. Put a 1 in the chat if you seen that. I know people ain't gonna believe that. Put a 1 in the chat if you seen it. Now, before we end it for the night, we at 9 o'clock. I do want to hit on something really quickly. We gotta go run over here. Real quick. We're gonna come back to Sean video, and we'll probably play that more tomorrow. I'm thinking, should I do Vu video or should we do Carlissa video? Should we do Ruby Kai or Vu video? Oh man. Well, let me see what time. What's the time stamp on here? We at 33 minutes and 14 seconds on Sean video. So when we come back, we'll know. We was at 33 minutes and 14 seconds. Y'all remember that for me. We was at 33 minutes and 14 seconds. Let me see something real quick.
calling the Steve Wilkos show, Krishan, Rock, and Blueface. And she was like, you got to have them on your show. And I responded to the comment, I don't know who these people are. And I've never left a comment on anything where I got just unbelievable response. I told my wife about it, and she gave it to one of our producers who I guess is working on it, trying to get these people. And it's still just blowing up. Maybe somebody out there can explain to me what the hell is going on with this Krishan and Blueface. I have no idea, but I would like to know.
This is for Steve Wilkos, bro. I did not call you. I got 12 siblings. I don't talk to not one sibling but Petey, my little brother. Nobody called you, sir. We all sound alike.
Petey, stay away from
Nobody
her.
called you, sir. That's one. Okay, that's one.
12 through
Two.
Petey. That's how she.
We know who baby this is.
Oh, look.
Okay? It's Jonathan's Porters.
Oh my God.
The only reason why I'm responding because Steve
my God,
Wilkos,
y'all.
a man that I grew up with.
Oh my God. I was wondering how Quell got this new car that he in and these new nice clothes. I'm like, he done got another payment, but how? Krishan and Quell are now communicating through Petey. How do I know? Because we all know Quell stalks Petey. He pops up on Petey for no reason. Petey never told Quell where he lived. Quell pops up on people. He pops up on people. Matter of fact, before I go, because we can pick back up on this. And tomorrow, when I go live tomorrow, it'll just be more so about this other stuff with Steve Wilkos and Junior and stuff like that. And then the day after that, we'll come back to the Ronnie unaliving and stuff like that. So tomorrow, we're not going to talk about the Ronnie unaliving. We're going to talk about everything else. So I might as well go ahead and finish strong tonight. I want y'all to see this so that y'all will realize how obsessed Quell is and was. So that y'all understand why I said I believe that it was the dad. I need y'all to understand all of this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, this will be our last thing that we watch. I'm going to kind of let this play while I go ahead and get my food. But y'all listen to what Quell says, y'all. Listen to what he says. And I'm about to get my phone. Anybody who donated, I'm going to shout you out tonight. I appreciate it. Let me just go get my phone real quick.
Like, I always was there. Right. You see, you know what's crazy? You see how I always was there for y'all, pal? It's something about them, man. That shit crazy. That shit gonna lie to the internet talking about I told her no. I told her we gotta hurry up because the mechanic working on my car, right? She going on Instagram talking about I'm clout chasing and woo pops. How much time I came here trying? What clout chasing is in? Right. Krishan ain't nobody. She not even doing nothing for y'all. She ain't nobody. So my point is, what I'm saying is, everything you seen me do is on the strength of my right hand man, right? Exactly. Doctor's appointments, everything. I never told her no unless it was on some me being a friend telling her the truth. Like, no, that's not it. Come on, y'all. She getting all my Instagram took from me. I've been rapping for years now. I just lost like 12,000 Instagram followers, and she's still doing it to this morning. She's a piece of shit. Fuck. And then that's why she ain't around. Yeah. You see who here? Look, they fucked this whole house up. Yeah, then they fucked the house. They fucked up $1 million worth of shit. That's what I'm saying. She talking about she wanna fucked up all this shit. My sister I do the work, bro. You know how much time we supposed to went and got shit to fix shit, bro? I put this on everything I love. She will tell you, bro. I offer free labor. Let's fix some of this shit up. Cause this what I said. Y'all on terrain helping Petey on the box. At least show some appreciation. Bro, Pops, whoever in the house that was helping, show some appreciation. That was me. Let's fix some of this shit. The terrain was mad as shit. Right. Think about how much hotels and shit we was getting. If we'd have fixed up this and that, it'd have been comfortable. I know how to do everything. No, I went to school for it. She got mad because I gave Krishan some weed for free on Mother's Day. And Krishan ended up giving me $50. And I'm like, at first I'm like, no. She like, I got money, I'm rich, bro. Like, I know motherfuckers be struggling. I don't take handouts from people. Right. She was throwing a shot at Chastity in China. Right. But I took it because I'm really in the everyday. I'm in Baltimore. Right. Then who wouldn't take $50 from Krishan? Check it out. I don't give a fuck if it's $1. Oh, it's money. Look at me, man. Look at me. And I tried to offer to pay for my food. She said I wasn't broke. I whipped the mid out and Krishan for the food. No, you good. Well, Chastity told me he was only paying for the mama. She said, Chastity, a bald-faced lie. Petey the one that was sending me the address and stuff. Chastity tried to ask me out after I was there every day. I'm going to tell you something real crazy. That shit hurt, bro. Terrain and Tessa and the little boy Petey, the ones who really showed me that they fucking really care. Yeah. Not about what can happen for them, what can go for them, but about man. And like, damn, yo. And yo, I don't even trip. I'm used to it. It's just sad, me, bro. My mother tried to put $10,100 bills on the table for me to kill my sister before she died, because she wanted to bury my sister before she died. Wow. And she said she didn't didn't feel safe with me out here with her by myself. And that bitch was poisoning me. And almost killed me. I'm thinking she would have heard something. All this goes to me and my daughter, my niece. My niece Tessa got to know what to do to break it down with my kids. Right. That's why I put it in her name. Because the government, I still owe them a $1.5 million. I paid them $3 million. Wow. One nigga paid them $3 million. That's why I'm here today free. Wow. I gave him $3 million, and it's in black and white. It's in black and white. That's what I want a nigga to do. Go look at that. If you get me your daughter, bro, please, I don't want no trouble. I haven't even spoke. Last thing I said to her was, I said I love you. I said I love you. I hope you can fix this with my. I hope we can fix this so I can see my trauma, my right hand man. I can see my niece. You feel me? I hope we can fix this. And she's still trying to make it sound like it's wrong. I accept it like I'm wrong. My sister make trauma turn on me about had trauma thinking I was stealing from her. Yeah. Yo.
He knows trauma. Okay? And this goes back to, remember I told y'all that I said, I wonder if he was with this person, Eugene, when he did it. People might say Krishan daddy, but everybody know that ain't her daddy. That ain't her daddy. Krishan even talked about when her real daddy, Sean Malone, found out that her mama was with Eugene. That's when they got put out when she was 9. That's why she had her mama. Because that was her trauma when they had to move. That girl just don't know. It's like the younger they get, the more like, it's like, you traumatized because y'all had to move? You ain't been, you said that you was never M-worded. You said you was never, so it's just like, listen, that's a whole nother conversation. Because she hate her mama because of that. That's why. That's why she hate Charlotte. Because Charlotte effed it up with her daddy. They was living in beach houses, remember? How you think they was living in beach houses? Tareen done said it too much for them to take it back now. They was living in beach houses. Sean Malone, the white man. But when he found out that Eugene was around and was coming around, you got to go. You got to go to Siki and Krishan. Whenever y'all want to come, y'all can come home with me and my wife, but I ain't gonna keep her and all these kids here in this house, and she with this man. This whole time, I thought she was my side chick, and this nigga got a whole man. Y'all gotta go. Y'all got to get out. For real. So, but with this being said, though, y'all, the reason why I'm playing this is because I want you to see his desperation to be cool with them. I want you to see how he said, who wouldn't take $50 from Krishan?
And the daddy said, nigga, I'll take $1. He said he would take $1. But I also want you to hear what they call a character testimony. I want you to hear about his character. Okay? The father. I want you to hear what type of talk they have. Because, by the way, the father don't even fucking know he being recorded. That's why it's in all black. He don't know that Quell is recording right now. Quell is stalking the family because Cassidy not answering the phone for him. So now he pulling up on Petey. He pulling up on the daddy. So I hope y'all know Quell is, I'm telling you, and he in a nice car lately. And Chrisean is in Baltimore. I wonder if he got another payment, ladies. Every time Chrisean go to Baltimore, he buy something new.
I get high, nigga.
Right.
I ain't never told nobody I didn't get high.
Right.
Nigga, I get high. And guess what? I go anywhere in this fucking city and sell any drug I want on any fucking strip. Nigga, I have 1 million packs going out his hole. And I step in that hole with my 10 packs and sell every 10 before you sell one more pack.
All right,
and guess what? And if a nigga say something, it's 100,000 niggas gonna kill his ass.
I know it's
I don't even use that. I still stay by myself or with one nigga.
Since I met you, we've been eye to eye, right?
One nigga be with me.
I know what's up with you, Pop. I'm from East Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. I know history of the real streets, bro.
East Baltimore.
I know who the
fuck out
OGs
of me,
is.
and
I
I
know
don't
who the
fuck with
OGs is.
I only fuck. You know why? Because that's where all my blood is at. My mother and father hold from wherever they came from. Wherever, no, me and my mother and father. My mother raised me from West Baltimore. Raised me, Tessa and Terrain in West Baltimore. Everybody from my family is from East Baltimore and out the country, down the country, from other states and all that shit. And it's in East Baltimore. Ain't none of them in West Baltimore but my right hand man, my cousin, who put me on. The nigga that put me on, Getty.
Listen, if I bring 4 bars, what should break off if you cook that for me?
Whatever you want to do.
I'm saying I'll give you like a half of one or something.
I ain't no problem.
Your price is your price.
I don't do that.
I'm trying to do that shit
for
right.
niggas. I do shit for niggas because
Either-
I want a nigga to get on.
Either tonight or tomorrow. I'm trying to catch.
Ready, just come get
I might go catch my stepfather right now. We good though, Pop. Listen, we good, bro. Man, Chad shit all day. Man, you got it. All love, bro. I got kids, all that shit, yeah. She just aggravating, keep poking at me, and I can't do nothing about it.
And I can't do nothing about it.
Cause she got the fans. Chrisean real, man. Chrisean sat in my car and smoked a weed, all that. We was talking. That's where it started. When she said, why?
No, why you cut him off? Why did you cut that material evidence off? He was about to tell us more about the conversation, but guess what? Quell did an interview with me before Ronnie was unalived. That's when I got the vibe in that interview that he didn't like Ronnie. I felt the need to, y'all know it, I laid it out for him, and y'all know I was trying to teach him. I was trying to tell him, I felt that shit. And I was trying to explain to him where Ronnie was coming from because I knew Chrisean was going to try to sick him on Ronnie. He was hating on Ronnie too much in that interview. And I tried to explain to Quell where Ronnie was coming from. And by the time we got off of that live, Quell understood where Ronnie was coming from. His phone was ringing off of the hook, but he understood. Chrisean was calling him our entire interview, y'all. And y'all know that, people who was here. That's how I know he did this. The day after Ronnie was unalived, I started telling people, I think we need to look at this Quell dude, because I didn't like the way I felt when I interviewed him, the way he was talking about Ronnie. And I knew he was only saying stuff that Chrisean said. They sat in the car and talked all night. Y'all think all they did was talk with Miss Hot Puss? Y'all think they all they did was talk? No.
No. He was her reject Ronnie. They didn't just talk. They did more than talk. She said, I'm going to use this nigga. He going to be my little hitter. And did. Yep, I just did that. Yep, I did.
Told me about being a convict.
Wow.
Shitted on me.
But you know,
Shitted on me. And my mother helped her, lied and all this shit. And then when her mother sat down and told her the truth and then did it in front of me, Krishan got mad.
Oh, wow.
Because he found out that everything was a lie.
Right. On that down, I don't know how. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Now she trying. Now
They're talking about Sean Malone.
She don't know how to write it.
She got it. She gonna have to do it on her own.
They're talking about
I'm your
Sean
father.
Malone. Krishan's mother sat her down and told her, this ain't your daddy. That white man, you know, that white man that kept coming up, that's your real daddy. You're not really a Malone on this side. You're a Malone on the other side. But don't worry. We're not going to treat you like we treat China. You still a Malone. Y'all, they weren't ready for the night, was they? Y'all better be sharing this live right now. How many likes do we got, Holy Ghost girl? How many likes we got, sister? TBT, you in here? Tara? How many likes we got, y'all? Hot push, yeah. Yeah, I did that. I said that too. I'm on that tonight. I'm on that. I'm on all of that. I want all the smoke tonight. 63, come on, y'all. Let's get at least 80 likes, y'all. Come on, man. Man, I went in tonight, man. Y'all know what that means? We went in tonight. The moderators was doing their thing. Man, come on, y'all. I think that tonight's live is more than 63 likes. And see, this is what I'm talking about, though. When you see what the truth don't get no likes. The truth don't get no shine. That's that shit I don't like. It's always the BS. It's always the BS. It's always the stupid stuff that don't matter. Somebody lost their life. But that ain't worth no 100 likes. That's 63 likes. Man, boy. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here because this is what I'm talking about. People don't respect and appreciate the truth, bro. It's too raw for you. This is literally this nigga telling you that Krishan ain't his daughter, and she knows she ain't his daughter. The mother sat her down and told her everything was a lie. That's not your daddy. Yeah, I know I named you Krishan Eugenia, but don't forget the Sean come before the Eugene because the Sean is the one that's really your fucking daddy. Turn the headphones down. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not gonna chase you. You know how much time we done chase Krishan Chastity? Krishan here, Krishan out there, we pull up. You chasing that, man. Like
when Krishan came to town, they chased after her. They chased after her. He gave Chastity free rides, unlimited, just off the simple fact that she is Krishan's sister. They chased after Krishan whenever Krishan came to Baltimore. This man is a stalker by nature. He stalks them. He does. He popped up on this man. That's what people don't know. And Clay, you need to get some help for that. When you're in prison, you need to get some help for that. You need to do some classes. You need to do victim awareness. You need to do you need to get some therapy while you're in there. You got a lot of classes you're gonna need to take while you're in there. You got a lot of classes you need to take. For real.
Like I seen the difference. Petey get a black truck to Krishan, Krishan get a black truck to Petey.
Really?
That's how it is. Yeah. Why is we chasing this girl around, bro? But when I talk to Krishan, it's all love. She fucked with me. She like what I was doing for Petey Writers on the Box and what I do for Chastity. Once she say that Krishan actually liked me and we had the next morning you on Instagram talking shit about me about some far shit that I don't even know about.
Jealousy is a motherfucker.
What if like, you're not even gaining nothing from Krishan. What am I gonna gain?
I ain't getting nothing from Krishan.
That's why they
Because
stealing.
She ain't even understand what she did.
And she stole hella shit.
She did Krishan wrong.
He been doing it wrong. When they was down there in Cali, they tried to send somebody there to rob that girl. How did she find out about that?
Hello. Hello. This is what they do. When she was in Cali, they tried to send somebody up there to rob that girl. Do y'all understand? It's the grimiest of the grimy. Don't put nothing past these people. Yeah, it sounds crazy, don't it? It's true, man. This is the type of they got going on down there. It's true, man. It's true, man. This is what they got going on down there. What's up, Keita? Keita, did you like the video, sis? Thank you for commenting, Keita. What's up, Sonali? I see y'all too, by the way. TVT, my sisters, becoming. Dang, I said becoming. Becoming family. My sisters, Holy Ghost girl, TVT, Keita. I appreciate y'all. Sandy, I see you. I see you. To rob that girl. How did she find out? Wow. That's what you got to say. How did she find out?
Some people, Krishan's daughter could bring some conditions. Like, you think this girl fuck with you? But my thing is,
conditions with an S.
I'm doing for you on the strength of trauma. Everything trauma can't do.
He said the same conditions with the S. With an S. Remember when Sean just told y'all he believed the paperwork? Yeah. Conditions with an S. Krishan is neglecting a special needs baby. That's what CPS need to know when we call. When we call them, she's not just neglecting a regular old baby. The baby has known conditions, always did, and she's neglecting a baby with a lot of conditions with an S. So, that's what they need to know. She's sitting up here trying to call him on car. Listen, Jaden, girl, you just scared to go to jail, girl. It's coming. It's coming, baby. It's coming.
I'm doing it.
Right.
I see you, your Krishan, your sister, but I suspect you to have more. So when I come around and I see it's right less,
Right.
I know I'm not going to benefit off nothing from Krishan.
Right.
So why would I chase that?
Right.
You feel me?
Chase somebody else's fucking money.
I'm the one that's getting her shows, getting her to her shows, got my little niggas with the guns on the show. I was doing that for you, Chassie, trying to build you to show you it's not about Krishan, it's about what you doing.
Right.
Of course you're gonna have the eyes on you because she, you know, number one on the internet right now, but you gotta put this work in, bro. All you talk about is changing onto the money, changing the house, getting the house fixed up. We talk about this shit. You gotta put that work in. You got yes mans in your ear that's fucking you up, bro. You got a nigga on Instagram right now calling her a dug ass bitch, Pops. I'm like, is you serious? If I was right there, she know how to ram in his mouth.
Right.
If Trauma was alive, he'd have beat the shit out of him.
And you know what? She ain't coming to me.
No, it was a funny video. He like, yeah, I'm about to go. Basically, he posted, but I'm about to go buy them some 2 dogs. Ooh, they said they wanted dogs, but he like, since they so much of a dog ass bitches, I'm about to buy them some dogs, like dragons.
And she know,
Like Chastity.
My oldest kids.
That shit hurt me, bro.
My oldest kids, okay? They only come around when the fuck they know I'm coming. When they know I'm coming, that's when they come, because they know that's when it then hit the fucking
Listen, my mother them going out of town tonight. That's why I got to work. That's why I'm trying to go. That's why I'm on my way now. Try and catch him so he get off. Because he drive truck and shit. Like, he be, you know, so he contacted. Somewhere in that truck driving shit, he hit niggas with the wheel, you know.
He drives trucks. Wow. Remember when I said the police probably not saying what car it was because it probably was a business car or a truck. And they know that the business absolutely has nothing to do with it. And they're after the people that was driving the truck, not the people that own it.
Yeah, because he driving trucks.
I bring that shit over there. Yeah, because I was fucking with a nigga on Park Heights, but it's like, he always, like, talking, like, if I give him a bar, some shit, then came like, oh, this got cooked out of. I don't know nothing about it, but shit don't come back the way it's supposed to be. And my stepfather went up there, pistol with him all that shit was crazy. Because he was playing with me for real, you feel me?
He was.
I'm a holler at
Them all ass niggas think they think they can do what they want.
Yeah, huh? Oh, no, it's just a little, it was a jump, Park Heights jump.
Yeah, but still, they still do the same thing.
But I'm telling you, yo, this every couple of days.
They not no duct tape binders. I'm the ball.
This every couple of days, I'm getting you right. And I'm offering you a half a gym rod. You can bag some up, you know what I mean? But I'll be back. I'll be back tonight.
Listen, I'm always up there on that lot or down here.
What? Oh, I know you, man. Alright, tell her to ring. I send my wishes, man. I hope you don't hurt me.
Hey, baby. Hey, Michelle. Thanks for coming in.
Alright. If I see, I'm gonna tell her to come home.
Go
man.
back and watch replay.
Huh?
Got to wrap it up.
Alright.
He laughing. He was laughing. Quell, this is about to be you. Quell, we're gonna be watching.
Did you like him?
We're gonna be just imagine. Quell. Boom. It's coming. You better go down there before they get you. You probably already did. Ain't it? We're going to talk more about this, not tomorrow, but maybe the day after tomorrow. It depends on what my spirit's telling me. Tomorrow we might get on some of the other topics because, man, Carlissa Live, we got to watch that. I got some things I want to say to y'all about that. The live with Blue and the girls, I want to tell y'all my opinion on that. I mean, I never told y'all about when Royalties World replied to the hate comments. I never told y'all my opinion about that. Man, it's so much. I'm going to try to write it down. I don't like to write stuff down for the live because I like to go off the cuff because it's enjoyable to me and y'all, and I can kind of speak through my spirit more. And sometimes I might be asking God for an answer with something, and he literally answers me through me speaking to y'all. And when I catch it, I'll be like, dang, I was just asking God about that. Because I'm not somebody who have all the answers or know it all, but I'm just your sister that is led by the Holy Spirit, and I try to remain led by the Holy Spirit. Greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. I try to keep it like that at all times. I'm human. I mess up. I make mistakes. I don't know everything. And I can be corrected. I'm not above correction. But we've been on this man for a while. And I know what I know. And I'm going to make sure y'all know too. Because it's wrong what happened. And the only thing that the family can get is justice. That's it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get justice. Justice for Ronnie Sage Jr. I'm glad we don't got to say free Blueface no more because that nigga home. I'm glad Blueface is home. God is moving, y'all. God is moving. It took a minute. We've been saying free Blueface for way too long. But guess what? One day, Blueface was free. One day, we gonna get justice. One day, Junior gonna be safe. You hear me? Junior gonna be protected. We gonna keep pushing. We not gonna fret because we know that we on the winning team. God know our hearts. He know our hearts. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all know Big Mama is out. Big Mama. Big Mama. Big Mama. The biggest